Welcome, travelers, to the Deck of Many Tales podcast, where stories unfold with every draw of the card and the dice guide our fate. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Whether you're a seasoned hero or just stepping into the world of tabletop tales, we're thrilled to have you at our table. If you're enjoying the journey, be sure to connect with us. You can join our party on Discord, find exclusive updates and content on our website, and follow us on all of our socials to stay up to date with all of our quests, chaos, and crits. Now, gather your gear, ready your spells, and let's get into the story. On the last episode of the Deck of Many Tales, the party stood before the witch Seraphine, one of the three fabled witches of death itself. Beneath her hollow gaze, truth spilled like water. She informed the party that there are indeed two other witches, one in the sands of Sevillara, and another haunting the Angel Silence woods. She spoke of death as not the end, and of reapers who make pacts with daredevils, granting them enhanced abilities in exchange for great power. She then warned of what stalks the wilds, beasts of all sorts to be sure, but also a creature that did not belong. Ymira asked of her sister, and Seraphine answered, alive, perhaps, but not unchanged. The party left with more than knowledge, however. They also left with her blessing, numbing their souls to the crushing weight of death itself, should they be in his presence once more. As they continued on, Rue found a stream, crimson and wrong, cutting through the earth like an open vein, and then a writhing monstrosity of a creature found them, grotesque hooks that dragged Mel and Killian into its grasp before steel and spells tore it apart. They survived, but not untouched. From its remains, they claimed a variety of grim trophies, and that night they made camp within the hollow of a massive skull, and sleep did not come easy. Ymira took the first watch and saw nothing, and yet visions of her sister flickering in the edge of her thoughts came to her all the same. So, you have looted the area. You have skinned the monster. What else would you guys like to do?
I need to find a place to sleep for the night, guys. I don't have anything else left in me. I agree.
I don't either.
Do you have a creepy skull right here?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to
stay here where all the blood is?
I'm with Ymira on this. I don't think we should stay here.
I have a feeling that other things aren't going to come here because of that.
True.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. It's kind of like a scary area, I would imagine. Other creatures wouldn't want to come here.
Let me see if I can make the
At least I
skull
guess.
comfy. I'm gonna go in the skull and see if I can clean it up enough to feel comfortable enough to stay here.
Can you clean a section off for me too with the? Can't you do a thing?
I'm ignoring him. I was gonna clean it for the whole team, first of all.
You are able to get a lot of the stains off, but the majority of the viscera is you won't be touched by your spell.
I cross my arms and I look at it and I'm like, Oh, of course. Yeah, that.
She looks to it, and then she looks to you really?
I've seen you eat way worse.
She turns her snout away.
Oh, Dad. Okay, I guess I'll have to get rid of it all.
She nods.
Alright, I'm gonna start picking it up by hand, I guess.
You're it's all stuck to the floor.
Killian runs outside and throws up.
Mel's gonna go in and just start picking it up like it's nothing. She works with weird ingredients with her potions all the time.
I'm cleaning this skull manually.
Yeah, I'll come help you with that.
Mel is also helping.
Killian
Once the
also
big
help.
gross tricks are gone, I'm gonna start prestidigitating, mostly to make it smell nice, and so it's not sticky when we lay in it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
With everyone's combined efforts, you are able to dress the skull, as it were. The smell is hard to fight off just because of the surrounding area, but you make the inside bearable.
Cool. Good job. Yeah, I don't love this, but I feel like it's safer than going out back to the, the forest stuff.
Whatever this creature is, it was very busy. I assume it is well known to the local wildlife.
Well, this must have been the new thing, correct?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Probably.
I suspect it was also from the small, like the Kraken was.
Would make sense. It has similar properties to it.
It was really fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So who wants to take first watch?
I will.
I can. I think I'm
I
feeling pretty good.
am doing fine as well.
Okay.
Perhaps better.
I would like to sleep a little bit, if that's
Yes,
okay.
get some rest. Both of you.
Yeah.
All of you.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Rue just fell to about half of his health at a character here. Was like, yes,
Mira
thank you.
only fell to like 3/4. So
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind waking me up, I'm happy to take a watch.
aye, Captain. And she sits.
He gives you like a little smile, like a little like thank you. As he goes to
She
lay
sits
down.
by the entryway and like looks out. I assume this is like enclosed. There's
Okay.
no like caves leading further past the skull, right?
No, it just seems like the skull is butted up against a
Then,
rock.
yeah, I'll sit at the entryway, crisscross applesauce with Odette.
Okay. It's not a pleasant sight, but it does give you a full
That's
view
all
of the
I
area.
need.
In here, where you are especially cold, you're like starting to shiver now a little bit. More than you regularly would, and you gather that's because of what's just happened.
I'll cuddle Odette to warm me up.
She does. She kind of like nuzzles into your shirt and like bundles up.
Mel's also going to like lay down right behind her, like put her back to her back as she's gonna curl up to go to sleep.
Okay. You very much like a cat, kind of curl up next to Mira.
Killian's looking for the cleanest looking spot.
It's like taking her out, and I just flop
It's
down.
all about the same.
I did my best, man. Did what I could do.
No, it's good.
He rolls out his bedroll and very carefully tries to lay on it without touching the floor or the walls.
Okay. You lay down. You make sure not to touch anything, and underneath your ear, you're.
That's
He
expected.
whimpers.
I look over in his direction, like, I get it, but I'm gonna have my echo out again, just off to the side, out of the way,
Okay.
like leaning on the wall there, and then curl up too. The least I have to touch of this, the better. Yes,
Right.
sir.
You all head for sleep. Amira, do you do anything during your watch?
She's going to summon her hex blade, and she's just gonna focus on like tightening the glass shards to like something really, like, slender, and then like let them fizzle out again. And she's just practicing the feeling of making it sturdier. Because as a default, it kind of like
As you-
floats around, like they're not touching. So she's just focusing on that, but also, keeping watch.
Yeah. Make a wisdom
Cool.
save while you do.
10. I'll save my lucky for the perception roll.
As you are focusing on the bow and trying to make it more sturdy, the shards of glass, they're a bit wily. You try to move one and it kind of continues to spin, and you have to really align everything to get it to work. And every now and again, as you spin the shards of glass, you see a reflection of the spidery form of your sister, and you shake it off, and then you see it. You see just yourself in the glass.
Cool. Love that for me. When she sees these glimpses, she doesn't feel like that spike of terror that she usually feels. It's more of a deep sadness and regret, because she's coming to terms with that she left the Feywild without her sister. And while she was always pretty upset about that, it feels worse now, knowing that something was still there.
And you gather in the small glimpses, there's a boiling anger in the face that looks back at you.
Amira feels like that's a deserved anger.
But go ahead and make your perception check at disadvantage.
This is why I saved my lucky point. I'm gonna use my lucky point.
All right.
17. Hell yeah.
With a 17, your watch goes by without a hitch. You gather that perhaps you made the right choice. There doesn't seem to be any creature coming anywhere near you. Not even your typical, woodland little creatures that traverse the forest.
Makes sense.
So, your watch goes by. What do you do?
I'll go wake up Rue. Carefully, because Mel's next to me.
How do you wake him up?
I'm gonna drop Odette on his face.
Like from on
Alright.
high, or
Like, like 3 feet.
Okay. Feels like a cat jumping on your face, I'm assuming, which I'm
Yeah, I was
very
gonna say,
used
it's
to.
not that bad.
Not Rue, but I am. Yeah. He'd probably startle awake, and also sorry, Dornglass's squeaky toy. Yeah.
as Odette hits your face, you jolt awake, and then she kind of latches onto your head like a face hugger.
Sick. I Odette.
There's a deep, guttural, purr. It's kind of gross.
You are just so marvelous every time that we come in contact. Thank you. Do you want to hang out with me for my watch?
And she gives you a big lick on the top of your head, giving you a very pronounced cow lick.
Sweet. Thanks, Amira. Everything good?
Yes, not the creature around that'll be breaking that tree line.
Sounds good. Yeah, sorry that we had to put up with this, but I just think in our state, this probably was the best idea.
I agree. It is gross, don't get me wrong, but we do gross things. Of the gross things
Feels a
we've
little
had to
better
do, I prefer
Killing
this.
monsters. I agree. Well, you get some rest, and I'll do my best.
God.
And I gently scoop Odette a little higher up onto my head. So instead of covering my eyes, she's on my head instead.
Okay.
If she lets me.
She does kind of circle on the top of your head, and she lays down.
Sweet.
I'll lay down where Rue is laying down.
Okay.
It's a little less nasty.
It's very nice because he's warmed the spot, and you
This
use
is
some warmth.
exactly why I did that.
Yeah, there you go. I will go ahead and carefully step over Mel and sit at the entrance and huddle up and pet Odette for comfort because it's really spooky and scary and cold. It's so cold. Oh, this sucks. And I ask Odette to help me keep an eye out too, because she can see better than me, or at least a second critter keeping an eye out.
She points with her whole body. It becomes rigid, almost like a rock.
Oh.
Her tail shoots out straight. She just looks out into the distance.
Whoa, you are so good at this. Do you want my perception?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And do you do anything during your watch?
Nah, everything's so nasty. I'm cold. I just keep Odette close. She's a comfort to me in this. I'm not 20'd.
All right.
For a 20 perception.
With a natural 20?
Oh yeah, Mel is warm. I snuggle up against Mel.
With a natural 20, you also see nothing. You
Oh,
are
you know
certain.
You know what? I have to do that. I'm sorry. I have to do that at disadvantage because I don't see in the dark. Hold on.
Right.
I'm not one.
You are certain something's out there.
That is so funny.
You can. You're not sure. You saw things moving. You're almost positive.
Did you see that? Odette, did you see that?
She starts growling.
I just hunker down and like keep an eye out as much as I can, but I'm gonna hold my gun blade ready, kind of at my side, so I can like. And then I'm like, and then I'm gonna grab my my maul off of like where it's like hanging off my back, and I'll use that instead to hold that in my hand instead, since I can clock something a little easier in the dark with that. And I'm just gonna sit and be rigid and not relax at all for the rest of my watch.
Okay. For the rest of your watch, you watch shadows dance in the dark. It's unsettling, but
Cool.
Nothing ever comes to fruition.
All right, sweet. Thanks.
And now, you would imagine probably the sun is about to rise.
Yeah, we probably can't see it super well with the forest around us, right? You should see some though, right? Because it's not like the canopy is over encroaching this, or
Right, correct. Yeah, so you get a little bit. It's just kind of it takes them a little bit longer to notice that it's there.
Okay. Well, it's only when the light peeks over the trees near us that I will finally unfreeze my muscles and realize how sore I am from doing tense that whole time. I check on Odette. How is she?
She has not changed. You would have thought she was petrified.
Okay, Odette, you did amazing. You can relax now if you want. And I like cut her belly. Scratch.
She deflates, and as you scratch her, she almost becomes flat. It's concerning. And then she puts a little paw in her mouth, and she holds her breath, and she pops back to normal size.
Looney Tunes have an ass. I love her. It does Kirk a smile because she's so silly. And I will go to wake the others. I'll wake Mel first since she's right there. Just, Mel, and I like wiggle your shoulder.
She grumbles a little bit, but like tucks her head a little closer to her chest and wraps her arms a little tighter, like, no.
All right, I will step over her, give her 5 minutes, and go to Amira, because usually she's stirring around this time if she did a watch too.
How do you wake her up?
I offer Odette to her, but more gently than she did to me, and put Odette on her.
Odette starts making biscuits.
Hell
Amira
yeah,
wakes
buddy.
up calmly. A little grumpy though. She didn't have good dreams. But she sits up and she says, I forgot where we were. This is disgusting. Let's go. She stands up and starts getting ready.
Yeah, we'll leave as soon as everyone's up. Yeah, okay. And I go to wake Killian.
Why'd you say it like that?
Well, no, I'm just saying that's what I do next.
How do you wake him?
I'm gonna like shake his shoulder too. With a little less care, because he's not waking up. Okay, come on, buddy.
No.
I'm gonna sit him up.
What? Is it time already?
Yeah, let's get out of this stinky place.
Oh, right. Yes, please. Yes.
Yep.
Let's
And I
do
just
that.
like pull him up to his feet before he's even fully awake.
He'll go to like shake off his little sleep mat. Trying not to think about what he slept on top of.
I was just gonna say, do you mean who? Damn it.
And then I will go back to Mel once I think that 5 minutes has passed. Torgal right now.
That's okay.
Yes. Squeaking.
She found a liver.
Good for her. I can take him out if it does bother anybody, or hopefully it's not too annoying. Let me know if it gets loud or anything.
You're good.
I go back to Mel, and I did do that, like, carefully sitting her upwards and then, like, patting her. You know, as I do. Like, oh, it's been 5 minutes. We gotta get out of the stinky place. It smells so
She
bad in
sits
here.
up. I don't think she processes the smell because, one, she had so many siblings growing up, and two, she works with potions and things, and stuff smells all the time. So she's like, she's just sitting up with her like face scrunched, and her eyes are like trying to blink open, but she doesn't have her glasses on. So then she just like puts a hand on her face and tries to lay back down.
No. We're going. Come on. I try to like pull her out the door enough that we could like at least start preparing to leave.
She'll sigh and like start reaching around for her glasses before she puts them on, and then starts like slowly getting up. She's just going through the movements right now. She's not processing anything yet.
I'm gentle with her, but I still make sure she's like fully on her feet outside of the cave so that we can move out of here at least. It's not much better out here either, but you know, we're gonna get moving. It's all good. Rue has some bags under his eyes. Like, he got a little bit of sleep, you know, like what sleep he needed pretty much, but like he was tense as fuck and now his back hurts. It sucks. Anxiety got him.
But you are now all awake. What would you like to do with your day? I'll say that where you guys currently are at, let me bring you back to the... You guys are over here. You would have enough time to stop at one more hunt before having to return, make your return trip back. In order to make it in time for to get back, everything get made, and be at the casino.
How many days did you say we had till the casino?
I don't remember how many
But
days
I
said
trust the
last time.
DM is being truthful right now.
No, yeah, I just meant like what you just said, because I was just updating our calendar.
Oh, I didn't
it
say
out,
an exact amount of days. I said you had enough days. If you chose
okay,
one hunt.
I see. Got it.
So we can fight one more. What do you think? Wyvern or Hydra?
I
I feel
don't
like the
know.
Hydra would be prettier, but you... And she looks at Rue. You did not like, oh gosh, what was his name?
Nearly.
That doesn't sound right.
Who?
Was it started with the N for sure. Anyway, if
Nathara?
yeah, no, not Nathara.
I don't know who you're talking
Neolith.
about.
I don't know if I have the capacity to handle anything that reminds me of a dragon today, if that's okay.
Well, I have bad news for you. It is either a wyvern or a Dracohydra. Both are going to be probably very dragony.
One's by water, though, right? Let's maybe go there, and then after we can wash off.
Wash off, yeah, that sounds really good, actually. I
Would
love
we
that
know
idea.
if the lightless maw has, like, regular water? Because I have a feeling it doesn't.
You know that no one ever goes into the lightless maw by choice. Ships don't sail there. People don't go there. It's not a good place to be.
I admire your planning, Killian, but the lightless maw is not a place for swimming.
His hair is all fucked up. He looks so tired. He's glaring at her like, I know you didn't mean that. I understand. We'll go wherever you want.
Well, my vote is for the Hydra
Puts her
thing,
hands
I
on her
think.
head. What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean by that? You want my opinion and then you don't want my opinion.
Your opinion is founded on stupid facts.
I
Let's
thought you
get
didn't like
walking.
lying. What was that before this?
I don't like lying.
I
You're
think
just being
we're
stupid.
walking.
You want to go to the lightless maw? Fine. Let's go to the lightless maw. You can go in first.
Rue also wanted points to Rue. Exasperated.
I'm not arguing with Rue.
Rue also wanted.
Yeah, we need to get out of this fucking hellhole. All right, we're
The
walking.
wyvern for another day.
Which way are you walking?
Let's head to the Hydra.
East. East.
You going to do the Hydra?
Yeah, towards the
The wyvern's so
coast.
cool. But if you don't want to do dragons, it's okay. We'll come back for the wyvern.
I mean,
What
it
if-
could be a thing. Like you could talk him into it. He just
What
to
if we
say,
befriend
I
it and
don't
we get a
know.
wyvern egg? What if
That would be
what if
sick
we
as
kill
fuck,
it
but
and
I
get a
don't have a
wyvern egg?
feeling that would happen.
What are we gonna do with a wyvern egg?
Baby wyvern.
True.
Odette would eat the egg.
Probably,
You know this.
but you know.
Also true.
She licks her
Doesn't
lips.
Odette get a snack?
Yeah.
She's worked so hard.
Not that kind of snack. We can go back to get something from a fucking bakery. She's not getting a wyvern egg.
Are we all okay with going towards the lightless maw for the Hydra
I
thing?
kind of want to see the lightless maw. I've only heard of it.
I'm pretty curious too. Yeah.
Rue, say it with your chest. We're going there. That's final. And he starts walking.
Ear falls. Don't
Okay.
tell me what to do.
We're going after the Hydra at the
Oh
lightless
my
maw.
god.
Yeah.
Mel's
Half-hearted,
Mel's-
but
Mel's gonna pat him on the shoulder. Good try. And start walking.
Thanks, Mel. I always feel
All right.
better with you around.
So you guys start your march towards the Dracohydra. It is quite a ways. It is pretty much like you're making your way back. So it'll take the better half of a day to get through there. Is there anything you guys would like to do or discuss on the way there?
The last time we were talking for a long time, we talked about cannibalism.
Rue seems
sure
a little
did.
extra jumpy and a little bit more in pain, so he doesn't seem very keen on chatting.
Well, that's unfortunate for him because Amira wants to chat.
It's fine, he'll listen. He will
She's
absolutely
talking
listen.
about the different kinds of clothing that Jeremiah can make. Definitely stuff that's not one within his skill level and two within his style. But she's just going on.
I mean, I'm listening. I'm happy to like listen to it. I just am not contributing much.
Oh, so now you're interested in whatever Jeremiah can make. I see how it is.
Why are you so grouchy today?
I'm not sure, but you're pissing me off.
Pissing me off.
I think you are looking for reasons to be mad.
Maybe.
Killian, as you are feeling that that crankiness, that grumpiness, that anger, you can feel that cold burning away inside of you. You feel your warmth again.
What?
I
I don't know this song just walking.
He like puts his hand on his chest for a second. That's odd. Do you all still have the tingly feeling?
Yes, it is very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He looks at Mel.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I actually feel better.
Make a wisdom
What do you
save.
mean?
Uh-oh. +4.
Yeah.
Oh, that was to Charles. 22, so 26.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, buddy.
continue.
I don't like that. I don't feel the cold tingles anymore.
Do you think it stopped working?
I think it might have stopped working.
Should we go back to the witch?
Well, we're already heading this way, though.
Yes, but this seems very important.
When are we going to encounter death?
Well, most people don't seem to really know or plan for it.
You know what, Imira?
Your attitude is out of control.
Your attitude is out of control. I cannot stand you right now.
What is wrong with you?
Make another wisdom save. This time at disadvantage.
Do you guys need to do we need to stop and do a little spar or something? It's gonna be a little bit much for me.
7 plus 4.
Everything will become clear.
As you guys are exchanging verbal blows, just yelling at each other, Killian, the next time you yell, there's a ring of fire that erupts from your feet. And you look at your hands, and they are blackened charcoal with red searing through all of the different connections. And you blink, and it's normal, but the ground beneath you is still singed. And you just are so angry.
Did we see that too?
Did the rest of us?
Everyone saw that. Everyone, you saw the fire beneath his feet. You didn't see his hands.
I paused because I didn't know
Okay.
to do that.
He's just staring at his
Just
hands.
stare at me.
Hey. Yeah, let's not do that. Killian,
If
are
I
you
would have
okay?
cast a spell at you, it would have hit.
Then what just happened?
I'm gonna move to be between the two of them really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In front of my mirror.
yeah. Mel goes in front of my mirror like, nope. And then I look in front of Killian
Tell
like,
you what, Rue, you can keep him
Bad.
company. He doesn't seem to want our presence. And I grab Mel's hand and walk away.
Mel's gonna look slightly torn, but then just look back forward towards where Ymir is taking her.
Killian, you can hear a voice in your head, your own, but wicked, sinister, and it just echoes in your mind. You hear, she's challenging your power. She doubts your strength.
Hey, Killian, I'm sorry you got stuck with me. But if it would help, I wouldn't mind throwing a few punches or cashing a few, if that would, help you right now. I lift up my fist. Like, ready? If you need to get it out, I'm here for you, dude.
So sweet. Killian just like glares at him and his jaw is like clenched. I'm fine. And he starts walking forward.
I don't feel like you are. You are totally okay to hit me. Like, I could even like make it like, you know, like I can toughen up for this. And, like, do punch in the air.
He fears you.
Like punch in the air, like air boxing with one arm alongside you. I'm like looking at him like, huh? This is the kind of shit that I pull with Vega all the time whenever he's pissed off and I can't get him to do anything, you know?
You know you would be better off without them. You're better off alone. You're stronger that way. They hold you back.
Why don't you go on ahead?
You don't wanna, you want space? Is that what that, I can give you space. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I drop my fist, sadly. walk about 10 feet ahead of you, like jog to be about 10 feet ahead.
My heart! I'm sorry!
It's okay. He's like, oh, dang it. That was
Rue walks ahead and then clicks his heels.
But Killian, this is the strongest you have felt since you entered the forest. You feel like you could just punch a tree over.
Watching them walk forward, he's gonna wait a minute, and then he's gonna punch a tree.
Are you trying to give in to this power that you're feeling?
Damn you, Charles.
Damn
you,
Before
Charles!
we get in a fight. Let's go. Come on.
He goes to raise his hand up to, like, see what he is about to do. And he's gonna... Oh, I'm so mad. He's gonna unclench his fist. Take a deep breath. And just stand there for a moment until he can, like, settle down.
You are a coward. Power rests in your hand, and you do nothing with it. I've told you they hold you back, and you'll see. You'll all see.
Do. And I go.
Do. Fucking grr. I was just thinking. It's grr. Oh, happy!
Yeah, I don't know what you're going through. I'm not watching you because I'm giving you space. So I'm just like bored out of my fucking mind now, but like worried, but trying to like distract myself. So I'm just humming a little bit, doing a little jig, kicking a rock.
As the feeling subsides, you hear the other half of what's in your mind, and it's a gentle warmth, and you hear, you see, you have the strength to resist it. The Primus will show you the way. There is always a light in the dark. You need not fear it. Find your center again. Come back home.
He's gonna shake his head because he's not 100% sure on... I mean, there's a very obvious good and bad voice, but it's almost like he's scared to take a step in any direction. So he shakes his head and moves forward without fully, like, relieving his stress, but also, like, still feeling tense, if that makes sense. He's keeping himself a little stuck.
You do feel pulled in every direction, and not knowing the right one, you move forward, seemingly, hopefully not on any particular path, but you can't help but feel that there's all of these voices clawing at the back of your mind. It's giving you a crazy headache, but you push on and eventually they subside.
Phew. Damn it. They're all cool options, Charles.
Who's that? Why is Killian yelling that?
You turn around, he's yelling at a tree, like as if it's like their face is right up against it.
Named the tree.
That's what I said, Charles Tree.
Lost his accent and is talking to a
yeah.
tree. Cool.
Yeah.
But I hear singing
We need to get out of this forest.
No, he'll follow behind. He's close enough, but he's keeping his distance because he's irritated.
I glance over my shoulder, see that he's still there, give him a little brief nod, and continue forward.
He nods back.
Yeah, it's like that. All right, cool.
Imira and Melody, are you guys doing anything?
Not really. Amira's not going too far ahead. Once she gets like a satisfactory amount of head away from the stupid boys, she'll stop and wait for him.
I'm sorry, a what? I was drinking water when you said that.
I said ahead. Sorry, I'm sick.
No.
Amira, do you think we're getting a little too far?
We can wait here for him.
Okay, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You know, feeling he was kind of getting a little much, and I just want to make sure you're also okay.
I am not new to people being assholes. If Killian is grumpy from our adventure, then fine, he can have his space.
You don't think maybe there's something else going on with him?
If there is, do I have to withstand being yelled at to find out? That doesn't seem very fair.
Of course not. No, you definitely don't have to. It's just, this seems very different. He's not normally like this.
If you are so worried about him, you can go back and speak with him then.
We can wait for him to catch up. Are you excited about seeing a Hydra in person?
I suppose.
I've only, seen a few pictures of him. They look pretty intimidating.
Amira falls silent. She's not very good at small talk to begin with, and she's a little frustrated.
Mel will give her a small smile before pulling out one of her notebooks and kind of just writing down a little bit about what's happened this morning and kind of taking notes on Killian's almost like personality switch for herself.
Okay. You guys continue in at least agreeable silence for a majority of the day. You make it about halfway there, a little over halfway there, before it becomes nighttime. Would you guys like to stop for the night, or would you guys like to continue on?
Probably stop. I'm guessing that today's the mood, the vibe, it's not very high today. So let's take a nice little
agree.
break.
I think stopping for the night is a great idea.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good.
Sorry I had a temper tantrum.
Oh no.
Amira refuses to look at you for the rest of the day.
Killian refuses to look at her.
Well, she wouldn't know because she's not looking at him.
Well, he wouldn't know either because he's not looking at her.
This continues for about 8 hours until someone falls asleep. So you guys set up camp. Is there anything you guys would like to do, or would you guys like to skip to bed?
I'm gonna try to catch Killian before bed.
Good luck.
Can we like?
You can try. He's pretty fast.
See if you could catch.
You want to bet? Well, I'm assuming that we make a fire. You know, we keep it small, so it's not like making a big deal. But like, we are fucking cold. Like the people, especially that have this cold feeling, like Rue's making this a priority for sure of like making a fire and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get around, I don't know, like all the firewood that I can, but then like pull Killian to help me bring it back or whatever.
Okay. And also, Killian, that warmth has now receded. You feel the cold once more.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay.
Hey, so I'm not good with these kind of talks, but I wanted to be here to listen if you need it.
There's nothing to talk about.
I feel like that's not true, but I respect your decision. He gives you a literal concerned look. Like it's not hidden at all. There's no passive direction in his face as he tries to keep up usually. I don't know. I didn't know how to help. And maybe sometimes getting it off your chest kind of helps, even if it's frustrating and it doesn't make sense. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. How many more times can I just say that it's the voices? It's unnerving and it's annoying and it's I just want to know what I am, what I'm capable of. Apparently even just a bad mood. And he looks at his hands again. Can change me.
Well, I think that isn't over exaggerating, because if a bad mood can piss you off that much, like, it's not your fault. You know? Like, that clearly wasn't just her. We need to find something to, de-escalate it. And you need to not handle it alone, I think. But I need to know how we can help. So...
I'm unsure.
Can we try stuff next time? Like, when you start feeling kind of not like yourself. Can we just try something to ground you? Just see what works.
Ooh, that's the thing. It's those voices. Other than... And he, like, waves his hand like he doesn't even want to say nothing's name. They're mine. They're my voices. They're me. I'm capable of truly terrible thoughts. I was just about ready to leave you. All of you here. Too good for you, is what it was saying. Holding me back.
And, feels like when I get really bad intrusive thoughts and I think that everything should just stop and that I should just give up on everything that I have, except like the opposite. It's like you have to be on your own. But something that's driving that for you is not you. Like, even if you hear it in your voice, that's not you. You don't think that about us.
Of course not.
So that's a lie. And I get it's hard to deny those things when you hear it like that, but I'd just much rather us be able to be some sort of tether for you when things get bad. That's all.
I don't know how. I'm willing to try. I don't know how.
That's okay. We can just figure it out. I just need you to want to try, even when it's gonna suck sometimes. You know? We'll figure it out. You're not alone. Today it felt like you just decided you had to face it on your own, and that bothered me a little bit. It's not my business, but if you really did feel the need to leave us or something like that, I mean, I don't think that we can really handle that right now.
I won't ever just abandon you all.
He nods. Do you still have that hairband thing? Can you, like, try to snap yourself out of it? You know? And it, like, do the motion with one hand of, like, snapping his, like, wrist?
He looks at that hair tie on his wrist, and he looks at Rue like, really?
Have you tried it?
And he pulls it back, looks at Rue, lets it go, let it snap his wrist. Does he feel any different?
Maybe this is not really helpful in this moment.
I mean, it stings your wrist a little bit.
Ouch.
Sometimes the pain can pull you out of a spiral of bad thoughts. I know it's not a thing you should do a lot of, because that's self-sabotaging, but it sounds like just staying quiet about it's the same kind of thing. And I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if it would help you to, like, let out feelings or to ignore them or to be pulled away from them, you know? But that's what we have to figure out. So you don't deserve that.
I'll give it a go. If I start to feel riled, I'll let you know.
Okay. And I will try to come up with some ideas, maybe with at least Mel's help, because she's pretty good at ideas. If that's okay. And then run them by you before I do anything. You know, when you're like a sound mind and all that. And then you can't get mad at me. Not when you're pissed. I mean, you're allowed to get mad at me, but not, like, more so because of what I do, right? It'll be consensual.
Consensual.
Yeah, I mean, some of it might be like me punching you or something, you know, I don't...
Rue, if I ever become a danger to you all, I need you to stop me.
Okay, I will. Until you're back to yourself.
Even further than that.
Nope.
I
Gives you a
don't.
little smirk, a little like, we'll figure out how to address it. It's not going to be that. I'll knock you out cold, but I'm not gonna kill you. Ever.
Tie me up then, because
Okay.
fuck, I was going to rip you apart.
He seems to have a thought and doesn't say anything about it. But there's like a little thing in his head that's like, oh. I'm a 20-year-old boy. That sounds awesome. Fucking dumb.
Damn, Rue. Settle down.
No. Yeah. It's fine. No, I mean it. No, I mean it. Like, if that would help and you're okay with us doing that if it comes to it, I'm going to. We're not going to give up on you. That's all. But if I just stand there, like, not sure with what you're okay with or what I can do or try, I feel like I'm letting you down just as much as everybody here is not feeling great about it, you know? Because, yeah, it affects us too. I want you to be able to handle this stuff and not be alone in it, but I also don't want us to be torn apart either. All this is horrible, and we need to work together and all that good friendship, teamwork shit that I can't think of the words for. But honestly, like, that's when you gotta lean on us. It's when things go bad, right? I don't know if I'm helping, but...
You are. I appreciate you.
We'll see if you say that when I tie you over, punch you out or something. He does a finger gun.
Yeah. I am very nervous about that, but...
Something's gotta shock you out of that. Or at least give you a moment of reprieve from it, that's all.
I don't want to hurt any of you.
Yeah, my goal is to not let you.
Right. And he, like, puts his hand on Rue's shoulder. Whatever you have to do. And he's, like, his grip tightens. If it comes to it, Rue, and I can't control myself, I don't think I'd be able to live with myself.
I gotcha. And I, like, slap your shoulder.
Okay.
Do you not believe me? I promise.
You have a gentle heart.
I don't know if that's what some people would say, but thanks.
You care very deeply, and I've said it, I think, multiple times now, that you care very deeply for this team. And I trust you. I do. I trust you wholeheartedly.
I trust you too. And I don't believe that those voices speaking are you, so I'll beat them up. He nods, like, assuredly, like, yeah, I promise. We'll beat up them and then still be able to trust you. It'll be fine. I'm so good at this. If I make any mistakes, just call me out and I'll learn.
Okay. Thank
He
you.
gives you a little nod. And then plops, like, a pile of sticks into your arms.
Ah, yes. All right.
And I'll go and scoop with the rest.
All right, and you guys head back to the main camp area.
Yep.
Okay, Amira and Melody. While they're doing that, are you guys talking about anything and doing anything?
Just girl stuff.
Before I do, that was really sweet, guys. I really like that.
Super, super duper
Not the
sweet. It was
Killian's
adorable.
kill me if I become evil thing, but like the rest of it was really nice.
I like that part.
Listen,
Okay.
it's cool for boys to bond. I just don't want.
That's
I
how
just don't
boys
want Killian
bond.
to die.
How many times I've said that to Grady?
That. I just had to. I was pulling
I
a
know
page
it.
from Charles's book. So
In that situation, which
If I
one's
become
Rue and
evil,
which
kill
one's
me.
Killian?
Anyways.
But yeah, I mean, it's definitely where Rue was like trying to think of what to say all day, and he still is kind of mad about how he
It's
brought it
really
up.
good.
But
It was really
yeah,
good. You both did really
got
good
it
on
across.
that. Amira's not really chatty. She's angrily making a little bed for herself.
Mel, I think, is gonna start like working on restocking her potions, and can tell from years of experience that Imira needs some space. And so she's gonna, if Odette comes over, she might like talk to her for a little bit about like what she's doing, but for the most part she's just gonna be focusing on restocking and getting things prepared.
Okay. In that case, the rest of your night goes by fairly quietly. The fire's made. Your spaces are set. Watch is ready for whoever would like to take it.
Amira volunteers for the first watch.
Mel will take second watch.
Oh,
Okay.
you're rolling for your potions. I was like, why did you roll for that?
No, yeah. I was rolling for my experimental elixir, and it's actually one that we have not seen
Fascinating.
yet.
All right. So, first watch comes around. Are you doing anything during your watch? Or just watching.
She's whittling.
Okay. What are you whittling?
She's whittling a lion.
Okay. Make a dexterity check or a sleight of hand, whichever.
I do have proficiency in this. So, 23.
All right. You make a very convincing light. It's very good. Looks like something you could sell on Etsy. If Etsy existed.
Fantasy Etsy. She when she finishes it, she takes out a piece of paper and she writes a little note. And she takes the note and the lion and sets it over by Killian.
All right.
guys, I'm sorry that I threw a fit. I was just joking angry with Timber.
Gotta be careful there.
And Charles says, you're going to kill everyone.
I mean,
This teacher put me in my place.
We don't have fun here, Max.
Maxwell, sit by me. Quiet.
Go ahead and sit by me, all right? Go ahead and stay after class, Max. We gotta talk. Anyways, you said that by Killian. Go ahead and make your perception check for the watch.
8. Well, I have a lucky. And we didn't do anything today.
Do you have a lucky?
14.
Okay, seems pretty good.
Cool. When it is time, I wake up. Melody.
Oh goodness.
Amira's getting a cold.
She died.
Yeah. It is pretty chilly. You go wake up Melody. How do you wake her up?
Gently shake her shoulder.
Mel will kind of shift a little and then, like, peek an eye open, see it's Imira, and, like, do a quick little stretch before sitting up. Time for a watch already?
Yes.
Okay. She'll rub her eyes real quick before getting up. If you want, you can use my stuff. It's warm.
Yes, thank you. It is very cold.
Sorry. I don't know what that feels like.
It's okay.
All right, get some rest. And she'll start walking around to like wake herself up, like do a perimeter check.
All right. You do so. Kind of wake up, stretch the limbs. Are you starting your watch now, or are you doing anything else?
She's gonna be doing her watch because she did all of her potions and stuff when they were getting the fire started and everything. So she's all set right now.
Okay. Go ahead and make your perception check at disadvantage because it's nighttime. It's dark.
Perception. That was a -1.
Oh no.
Ah!
Okay.
You and me, buddy.
That would have been a 22 had I been able to see.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh man.
So, what are you doing now?
I think because she can't see past the fire, she's just going to be doing a perimeter check like the entire night because she doesn't know what's out there. She's afraid that there's another creature that's going to come up on him, and so she's just walking slowly, trying to keep an eye out and an ear out for anything.
Okay. Someone leave? Oh, this is the music.
Bot.
Let me restart it before Timber loses her mind. You all are resting. Melody, you don't see anything. And what you don't see is that in some time in the middle of the night, something had crept close on your camp, and it is too late to warn everyone. You see, at first, 2 pairs of reflective eyes, then another pair, then another pair, and they're all moving in sync with one another. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, hell
Well,
I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
It was the
shit! I'm pointing.
dice.
I'm
Of
pointing.
course. Then I freaking nat 20 for initiative.
I got a 6. Hell yeah, buddy! I'm asleep. My echo is out again because it's always out right now because we're hunting.
All right.
Hunter must hunt even in a dream.
Get the music going. It does get a surprise round on everyone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Timber, do you need to switch at all, or do you feel confident in your spot?
like I said, I don't have like. We don't really have anyone that does like crowd control or like trap laying, because
Yeah.
that person should be the person that goes first. But since I rolled low, I don't really have any reason to switch with anyone. I think, unless
Okay.
anyone wants to go after the
I just wanted to
Hydra for
check.
whatever reason.
No, I'm good. I just wanted to know if you had a
No,
better.
for some reason I hadn't planned for this to happen, so I don't really have a battle plan yet.
Aren't you also a DM? Shouldn't you have this ready?
I
Why are we bullying Timber?
Stop.
I think it's time to stop. Actually, thanks.
thank you, Titan. Someone's on my side.
I just,
I'm not on the Dracohydra, and it's going to go now.
How many battles have we done this session? I feel
Let's go
like we've
for
been
it.
fighting the whole time. Let's go.
This is our second one.
You guys are shocked awake as you hear a bellow that kind of vibrates the ground as several-headed hydra, it's kind of hard to see in the dark, begin to roar, and it's going to use a prismatic breath on Ruan and Killian, who are currently prone. So you need to make your dex saves at disadvantage.
Sorry, guys.
Well, that's okay. I got a nat 1 during the other watch, so. I got a 19.
10.
Okay. You guys are going to take 5d10. We'll call it acid damage.
Oh,
Oh, why am I?
one of us is immune to acid
Acid
now.
or poison?
Oh yeah!
All right.
Acid.
I thought it was acid. Yeah.
I don't take any damage. Woo.
Very nice.
It came into handy. That's so crazy, you guys.
So you take 0 damage, Ruan. Wow, you squeaked.
I'm on testosterone. Sorry.
Been there.
I got so excited. Did it hit my echo that's over there?
It did. It did hit your
Okay.
echo.
Okay, that's gone. Unless, wait, it's an extension of me. It doesn't take acid damage.
Let's see. Does it not? I guess it wouldn't because it adopts all of your stats, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it doesn't take any damage.
Let's go.
Damn. You got lucky. I rolled.
You would have healed, I think, by the way, Killian, if you didn't go from max to that. I don't know.
What?
If not that much. We all were max health, right? When we went into this.
Yeah, that
because
was
we
the
didn't
damage they
have any
just
this
took.
last time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, you know.
So it starts off with its breath. Man, I rolled a d5 too to see what it. You got lucky. All right.
No.
Surprise turn is done. It is now Melody's turn.
All right. Mel, upon seeing this, is going to pull out a potion bottle that is filled with white, like, it looks like webbing, and she's going to cast web on this creature.
Okay. Let's see. Conjure mass.
And since we're surrounded by trees, I figured it would probably be from there to there, so it has to succeed on a dex saving throw or have the restrain condition while it's in the webs or until it breaks free.
Perfect. Okay. It'll do that on the start of its turn.
So yeah, that should be all there. And then since I don't think Imira's awake yet, Mel's gonna run over and shake her awake.
I think the noises woke me up.
Yeah, Amira's awake.
Okay. Okay.
Probably Killian screaming in pain.
It's probably not pleasant. I'd assume.
Okay, I think I was
Killian
there.
melting under the acid.
Okay. Then that will end her turn. And I'll put that square out.
Okay. Killian, it's your turn.
I'm still prone, right? So I have to like use my
Use half your movement.
half
yeah.
my. Okay. I'll get up because fuck that. And hold on.
Oh, Ruan, can you re-roll your initiative? You disappeared.
Oh shit! Sorry. I was right before Amira. 8? Wait, no, 6?
Weren't you
Wait.
6? Yeah.
Right after her. Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I was trying to fix my token. It's not fixed, so it's all good.
I'm gonna. God damn. I'm gonna go ahead and use all of my lay on hands as my action. Because I'm hurting. Woof. Okay. So, I'm back up to health. Not full, but I'm up there. And sorry, making sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast oh, is Lay on Hands a spell?
It's not a spell. Nope.
Okay, cool. I feel like I've asked that before, so sorry. Zephyr Strike. I move like the wind for the duration. My movement doesn't provoke opportunity attack. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on my turn. But yeah. Just to get myself ready.
Gotcha.
I won't move too close yet, but I will move. Mel is pretty close, so I'll actually move there. Yeah. Oh no, wait! I can't move that far.
I don't think you can move that far now. Whatever your movement is, it's half of that.
There we go.
Okay. Is that the end of your
Alright,
turn?
yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. It's a Hydra's turn. It's going to make its dex save.
Oh!
Okay,
Oh,
it is
let's
currently
go.
restrained,
Good shit.
which for everybody, so you know what restrained is. Its speed is 0. Attack rolls against it have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and it has disadvantage on dex saves.
Hell yeah.
Alright, we're going to see if it gets its breath back. It does, and it's going to use it. And it's actually going to use a fire breath to get the hell out of that web.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, that'll do.
No.
That'll do. I need or not everyone. I need everyone except for Rue to make your deck save. As one of the dragon heads or one of the Draco heads rears back, and you see a fireball kind of welling in its throat. That's a fail.
Can I use lucky?
Yes, you can. That's a fail.
Oh no.
That's a success. Oh, you're kidding me. You take 20 points of
Well,
fire damage.
Some of us do.
Killian, you take 10.
Hey,
Oh.
Hey,
You take
guys.
40 points of fire damage.
guess who has 1 hit point?
Oh my gosh!
Imira, this is the first time you've encountered fire. And as the flames hit you, you feel your skin ignite as if it were paper. It is one of the most painful experiences you've been burned before, but this feels like you are melting.
1 hit point is all you need.
no, oh, no.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use a face step.
Okay, go for it.
What do I want to do? Let's see.
Oh,
That is crazy.
Useful. I'll use refreshing step. I'm gonna
okay,
go over here. Hopefully out of range.
okay.
And I get 1d10
Am I
10 hit points. Hey, that's nice.
Am I also able to use a reaction?
What's your reaction?
Part of my radiant weapon. I'll post it. The weapon is 4 charges. As a reaction immediately after being hit by an attack, the wielder can expend 1 charge and cause the attacker to be blinded.
That's not an attack.
Never mind.
An attack is anything that you roll, like a roll to hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is far enough away, but it'll do.
I'll say you can see from the scorch mark that it left that is right at the you are at the outside boundary, so you're not going to be hit if it goes from right there. However, it did just burn away all the web that Melody put on it, and it will now move closer.
Does also It's so the webs are currently burning.
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to reiterate that.
Oh, you're right. Hold on. They burn away in
takes-
one round, so it is currently burning.
Oh, and
Correct.
And
if it starts its
So-
turn in the fire, it takes damage.
yes, it will take the
Yes.
2d4 at the start of its next turn. That was its action. Okay. All right. That's it. Its turn. Amira.
Ow! Well, unfortunately, I was sleeping, so I'm going to stand up. My face stepped sideways. I'm going to use my bonus action to summon my weapon. And I'm going to attack it at advantage twice. 13,
It's a miss.
23. I'm going to slap
It's a
on
hit.
an Eldritch Smite with it, because I need this thing to die. Are you... Come on, dude!
Oof. So 17 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah. That might be the worst one I've done so far.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Ruan, it is your turn.
Okay. I will get up from prone. And looking surprised that I wasn't hurt like Killian was, and go like, because I forgot that that's a thing for him. He has like no recollection because he's just not processing things right now. But he sees big scary thing and is going to rush it with his 15 feet of movement. He barely makes it into melee range, and I'll move up my echo up here. And I'm going to take my attacks. Let's just double check here. Not at disadvantage. It's at advantage? Question mark still for this turn? Is he still
It
in
is.
it?
Yeah, he's still in it.
Okay. We get one turn out of it. That's still cool. Yeah. Hiya. Let's go. It's a not 20.
Very nice. That'll hit.
I'll try to topple it. And he has disadvantage on dex saving throws. DC 14.
He does have disadvantage. You're right.
Or no, sorry, that's a con save. The
Okay.
twin flare is the other thing. I'm sorry, I'm the worst.
So he makes a con save.
Yes. For DC 16 for con save.
He's
Damn
16.
it! Dang it! Well, he's trying. So that was for the topple. Sorry, I'll specify next time.
No, you're good.
I didn't realize that you were gonna fight again. That's cool. And then realizing that I'm dumb, I will use my bonus action to rage.
All right. You rage.
And then I attack again.
Okay. That hits.
Oh, sick. Another 16 damage.
16.
That was 16 in total, so 30 damage total. That's the other thing.
Okay.
Getting used to it.
Wait, you do exactly 30?
Yeah.
Okay. As you carve into the hydras, one of you cleave upwards, and the head goes clean off.
Wait, whoa, really? Really? Oh,
One of the heads is
lets out
down.
a cry. He's
No.
like, yes!
No.
It worked!
What are you doing?
Ron, you're doing so good. None of you know how hydras work. You guys didn't read any books.
No.
Remember me
No,
and Rui
it's
both,
good.
And also Rue was just woken up from sleep, and it's dark
Oh, man.
enough that he's like just happy he's doing stuff. Yeah, he lets out a happy cry. Oh. If you will. That's my bonus action and turn.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
It was
No,
bound to
you're
happen.
fine.
Melty, the fight is
It's how
going
we
in.
learn.
The fight is going in your favor. One of the heads is down. What do you do?
She's going to. Oh man, can I? Hang on, let me double check. That's Charles, can you measure from me to Imira, please, since I have that web still up right now?
I mean, the web is going to go down next turn, but well, there you go.
Yeah. Thank you. Mel's going to grab a handful of glitter and throw it towards Imira, casting Healing Word. For, oh my gosh, max healing.
Very nice.
That is 16 points of healing.
Hell yeah, I'm almost to half.
And
Good.
and then she's going to turn. She's going to try to hit it with Alchemalash. That's a 16.
That does not hit.
Okay. Dang. That will end her turn then.
All right. Killian, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. What do I want to do? I had like a few different options. My sister had a baby. She's fairly happy. And it's fairly happy. Well, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna give this a go. Let's see. Gotta get a nice little bit away from Mel. I'm gonna cast. Killian's gonna run up over onto the other side of it and cast Earth Tremors. So with like his like final step next to it, he's going to cause an earthquake.
All right.
Within like the 10-foot radius of himself. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, I don't think that makes it. Wait, hold on.
A 12? I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, your spell
Okay, cool.
save should be a 15.
Yeah. Okay,
So what
cool.
does it do?
It's gonna take 1d6 bludgeoning damage, and is knocked prone. If the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Yes, actually, Kate, you did have advantage, so you can go ahead and roll again.
Okay, cool.
6.
Nice, max damage. That does hit, Kate.
Okay, cool.
And is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Killian? That was your action.
That was my action. I don't think I have anything else not spell for bonus action, so that's all I got.
Okay. Alright, so 6. So it is prone. It'll use half of its movement to stand back up. See if it gets its breath back. It does. But it's not going to use it this time.
It also takes 2d4 fire damage.
Yes. Go ahead and roll that damage.
4 fire damage. That's a 3.
Oh, you know what, Charles? Could I also just take like a few steps back?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You will take an attack of opportunity.
No, I won't.
Link your Zephyr strike again to me.
Right? Because I hit.
No, it's not a hit.
That's that one. That's the wrong. Ah! I'm an idiot. Never mind.
So if you want, because I know it's a little confusing, you cannot do the Zephyr strike, and you can instead, or sorry, the other one, the Earth Tremor, and you can instead Zephyr strike if you would like to. Up to you. Oh wait, no.
No.
Because it says you for the duration, which is concentration, you don't provoke an opportunity attack, so you don't need to make the attack. So you're good.
Okay.
So you're good. You're all good.
I just had war flashbacks, by the way, when Max said, "No, I don't." I was like, "Am I wrong? I got so scared."
I'm excited for us to ever fight Shen
God.
in this game. The nightmare.
All right. So it takes 3 points of fire damage. The webbing is now burned up. And it is going to, let's see, it has 4 heads currently. So it can reach Ruan and Melody. So it's going to make 2 at Ruan and 2 at Melody.
Okay.
All right.
These are, the first 2 are going to be from its lightning head at Ruan.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 and a natural 20.
The nat 20 hits.
Okay. So you take, are you kidding me? You take 17 points of lightning damage. This next one is going to be cold damage. These 2 are for Melody.
Okay. Those both hit.
So you take 9, 15, you take 21 points of damage.
Take a sentinel attack on that.
Does the creature have to be within 5 feet or the target? We've had
The
this conversation.
creature.
The creature? Okay.
Yeah. That's why he always plants his ass right next to them so he can hit them and also do the helpful shit, maybe.
that does not
It's a
hit.
14, so.
All right. That's the end of its turn, and at the end of its turn, Ron, where you sliced the head off, you see 2 more heads sprout out, fully grown in this like weird, clear fluid that just explodes out, and it does regain some hit points.
Oh no! wait, so you don't cut off the heads? Is that how this works?
All right, Amira, it is your turn.
I have a question, Charles.
Yes.
You just said that it regained hit points when it sprouted heads, right? So, if I were to use Spirit Shroud, any creature that takes damage from it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Would it, if it happened to lose a head and regrow the heads, would it be able to gain back hit points?
One way to find out.
Yeah, I'll do it. So I want to
Sounds
give it a
worth
shot.
it.
All right,
Yeah,
Spirit Shroud,
absolutely.
because I've never done it before. First of all, sounds cool.
All right, describe it.
Oh god. A swarm of butterflies. My go-to. Actually, I have a picture of the butterfly. Let me find it. It's very specific.
Oh, I think I know the ones that look like this.
Gradient. Beautiful. And they glow a little bit in the morning light. If it's morning, I don't actually know. And they circle the creature. Let's see. Any creature. Well, it says 10 feet of me. Do I have
I
to be
think
closer?
that it has to be within 10 feet. Yeah.
Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals, within 10 feet of you.
Never mind. Ignore all that.
Okay.
I'm losing it. I cast Hex.
Oh.
And then
Alright.
I'm going to attack
It is hexed.
twice. Now that it's hexed, my attacks have +1. 12.
Miss.
12.
Miss.
Well, I've done nothing, and I'm going to stay over here. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh.
All right. One. It's your turn.
Okay. I will move this way. I didn't put a new shell in my blade, so I can't do the cool thing. I'll just go ahead and go for strike. We're gonna unload if we can. I do have these back because we haven't had a combat today. Sorry. I'm sure I got listed. Okay, I'm still raging. Attack, and then an unleash incarnation attack. Oh my god, let's go.
Good roll.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll take some good rolls. The damage could be better, but that's fine, I guess.
A 19, a 28, and a 29.
Oh yes, so it was a 19 to 28, 29 to hit. And then I'm going to try to topple it again. So 12 damage, 11 damage, and 18 damage. So 30, 42 damage in total.
All right,
3 hits.
42 damage. Very nice.
Yeah.
And try to topple
And-
it.
Yeah, so that would be a con save, 16.
Does make the con
per
save.
hit, I think. Can I do that per hit? It has topple, but it's not the once per short
I
rest
don't
or
think
long
you
rest.
can
It's,
topple every hit. I don't think so.
if you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a con save. It doesn't say
Every
like
time?
at a negative. Yeah, it's the martial arts or whatever. I'm gonna go for it. I hit it 3 times. Let's go.
All right.
I mean,
Sure.
it's really I'm not doing a whole lot more. So,
Boop.
oh, on the third one.
On the third one, you are able to knock it over, and with the amount of damage you've done, you cut off another head.
Yep. Sorry. There's no way to redirect damage to different heads, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I moved a little bit. I think I will also have my echo go this way, and I think I'm gonna change places with it as we're hitting it, so it like just confuses it maybe a little bit.
Okay.
You know, the one who hit it twice is over here. Even though that's the echo, right? Yeah.
All right, Melody, it's your turn.
Alright, she's going to pull out a Cure Wounds potion and drink it.
Okay.
So that's 14.
Max healing again.
There we go.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Max. I appreciate it. And then she's going to scooch back a bit because she's tired of getting hit. Probably like there. But we'll move. My token's no longer moving for me. That's nice. Oh, there it goes. Finally. Yeah, so she's gonna do that quick and then that'll end her turn for now.
Okay. Killian, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I did my cool earthquake. So I'm gonna run around that little zone over to here. And then yeah, I'll go ahead and add second level divine smite.
Okay.
What is he?
You get
that does hit.
advantage too, I think, because he's prone.
Oh, he is
So
prone.
get
You do have
that.
advantage. So roll
Alright, I'll
again to
try
see
it.
if you get a crit.
Looks
Sorry.
worth it. Yeah.
So it's this, and then plus, what was it? 3d8, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So that's 23. Okay.
Yes, for the first one, and then I'll go ahead and do my second. And that one's also at advantage, right? Because prone?
Yep.
16?
That does not hit.
Okay. I at least got that first one in.
All right. as you strike the Dracohydra and you infuse your weapon with the divine smite, you carve into it, and it would appear your divine magic takes hold in where one of the heads were, and it seals it off, and it will not regenerate its head this turn.
Let's go. Good shit.
Killian's like jaw is open. He's like,
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that Rue's just like.
I also need to start being specific that I'm not aiming for their necks.
Well, it's like mostly neck, so.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not hard to not.
Okay.
So it
So is
doesn't
that
get
from
its head
radiant
back.
damage or just Killian being cool?
It looked to be from the radiant
Okay.
damage.
But you said specifically for this head, so I think. Do different heads have different, or is it just radiant all the
No,
way?
as you're fighting the beast, the radiant damage found its way towards the wounded head where it had been chopped off, and it sealed off that portion.
Oh, I understand. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
It is going to not be happy at you,
That's fine.
and it will breath attack in your direction, and that should capture Ruan as well.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry, man.
And, this one will be cold damage.
Okay.
So I need both of you to make a dex save.
8.
That's a fail, and that's a success. So you
Alright.
take... Ruan, you take 35 points of cold damage. Killian, you take half that, so you take... man, I can do math.
17.5. Yeah.
17. So we'll do 17 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright. And it does not grow a head back.
Now I've been colder. Oh, this is the worst.
Alright, Amira, it's your
Quick
turn.
question, Charles. I'm reading through
Yeah.
Pact of the Blade, which I have. It says my
Uh-huh.
weapon can deal necrotic, psychic, or radiant damage, or its normal damage type. You usually just do normal damage type. Would I be able to do radiant damage then?
Does it say you pick when you receive that, or does it say
Whenever
you
you
can
attack
choose?
with a bonded weapon, you
at-
can use a charisma modifier for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dexterity, blah, blah, blah. You can also cause the weapon to deal necrotic, psychic, or radiant damage, or normal damage type.
In that case, you can you can make it do radiant.
Trying to figure out how she would do that. Well, she's gonna fire. Yeah, she sees
Copies
Killian's doing a good job. And she's like, oh, if I start praying to the Primus, my sweat's gonna disappear.
Pretend
I
praise.
think she's gonna be like,
Divine energy can come
yeah,
from.
that's what she's gonna
the
go
first.
for. She's gonna be like, okay, I have pray to you first. You can do it too, right? Make it glowy. Let's go.
Make it
20
That does hit.
and a 19. Or another 20, actually. Okay, so I'm going to use another spell slot.
Both those hit.
Oh, it was my last spell slot for another Eldritch whatever. And then... Okay, so instead of piercing damage, it would be 12 radiant damage and then 13 force damage from... it's already prone, right?
Oh, that means you have disadvantage on both those attacks. So, yeah, you do have one attack.
Okay, let me try again.
Oh wait, no, it stood back up on its turn.
Well, when I Eldritch
So you're fine.
smited it and knocked it back down.
That's a what save?
I think it just does it.
It just does
You
it.
can also give the target prone condition. It just says it. And then my hex
Alright.
damage.
Man, you just be doing shit.
And 4 hex damage.
Okay. Perfect. And actually, hold on. So is that how much? Is that 30 damage? 20? Nope, it's
Oh.
29.
Odette bites it.
29 points of damage, but you see that the wound where the missing head was, it started to reform into like a meaty, gross like end, and then the radiant damage seared it again. It will not be growing back next turn.
Okay.
Nice. That's so good shit.
Well, now that we know that we can stop it from growing back, I thought we were going to have to run away. So I'm thrilled. I'm delighted. I'm confident again.
I'm gonna just unload on this because I want to do my other plans as well. So let's see if I can do something for it.
Rue's got to watch anime tonight.
Take
Let's
an
go.
attack and another attack.
Both of those hit.
And I'll do another.
It is prone, if that
unleash.
means anything.
What's a?
You do
Oh,
have
it's
advantage
prone
on all
again.
of those. Yeah, I did forget
Okay,
about
so
that.
23, 27, and 12.
Yeah.
Alright, so
So the first 3 all hit.
Unleash. Cool. This one. And this one. And then I'm going to action search. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to take another 2 attacks.
Very nice.
I don't
Advantage.
think I can take another unleash with it, right? Let me check. When you take the attack action, you can do an additional melee. Oh shit! Okay, well as long as I have a use, I can do it again. So I'm gonna do another 3.
Okay, go for it. Those are all at advantage, though.
Okay, 27, not 20, and 28.
So the other 2.
Okay. Hiya. And then, hiya. And then, hiya. Okay, so, wait, I should actually say what I'm hitting with. Yeah, okay. 16 damage. 21, is that number? 17 plus 4? Yeah, okay, so 21, 16, and 11. And I'm gonna try to, it's still prone.
Mm-hmm.
We're so good at proning things, guys.
Also, I'm going to need you to add up all your damage for me when you're done.
I will. Yeah. For the whole turn, right?
Yes, for the whole turn.
Okay, I got you. I'll tell you in a sec. Let me just add it up, because, yeah. And then I'm going to swap places with my Echo again.
Okay.
But I will move this one slightly a little bit, and then move this way a little bit, because I can do movement as well. So we're trying to kind of have the 4 spots so we don't get destructoed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do 77 damage.
Nice.
77 No.
Yeah.
77 exactly?
Yeah. You can add it up if you want. I just put it in twice to make sure.
That is exactly
No
how much health
way.
it had left. I shit you not that it had 77 hits.
Shut the fuck up.
I
That's
wish I was
crazy.
making that
Rue
up.
said, I need this battle to be done.
I see that our friends are I see that our friends are like managing to keep its heads from growing back, and I just go nice, and then I'm seeing all of this stuff as it's like hurting us more and like getting more frustrated, and I just decide to unload everything I have pretty much, and me and my Echo attack in tandem with almost like I still take 2 strikes for every one that it takes, but still I do 6 strikes just at each head with the 2 of us, and it's super cool and badass, and we cut off every single head before it has a chance to regrow them.
Hell yeah. You carve
They
into
got
this thing
decapitation.
like a man possessed. One head after another falls, and eventually there is none left, and the creature falls limp before you. You have slain the Dracohydra.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it feels really cool when he does stuff. That's all I do, though. I don't do any useful spells or anything. I'm sorry about that. And the only cool thing I can do is technically like make prone, but you guys make prone also, so it's like kind of redundant.
I don't think I
But he's
become the
panting.
redundant one when it comes to being prone. Anyway. Listen.
No, yours is automatic. Mine is just
Automatically.
I hope.
Amira wanders over to the Dracohydra,
Automagic.
stumbling a
Love
little bit, and like scratching your arms, because ouchies. Ouchies.
Yeah.
Melody. How did you not see this coming up on us?
I don't know. It just was there all of a sudden. I was walking the perimeter the whole
I need to
time.
get you better glasses.
She's gonna like pull them off and like squint to see if maybe they're cracked.
Good job, Rue. And you too, Gillian. That was very wise of you. I did not know that radiant damage would do that. You're so smart.
I also had no idea. That didn't seem like a creature that would be a thing
Then
for.
lucky.
I mean we take it, and both of you did really good with that, and really good job knocking it down as much as we did. Honestly, I feel so much better doing this than our others. It's crazy. I also kind of wish I slept all the way through the night.
Amira
but that's
pulls out a
okay.
dagger and gets to work.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna also start because this thing is big. We're gonna work on it together.
All right.
I want teeth. I want
assists
claws. I
everyone
want
who's
scales.
carving.
I want the little flappy thing on the top of its
Me
head.
too.
All of it.
Fan.
I want
Everyone
a nice
make
big steak.
a sleight of hand check. Let's see how good, or a survival check. Survival. See how good you are at
I'm
carving it up.
lucky.
Survival.
Oh man.
That was
Also,
a
sorry, I forgot I can actually
17.
set my stuff to advantage, so you didn't
Right.
have 70,000 rolls on your screen. I'm sorry about that.
So it's okay.
Survival's 18.
All right. So starting with Imira, you with a roll of a 9, you are able to get a few Hydra teeth. You're not used to working with something so slick. Every time you go to like grab it and cut it, it slips out of your hands, and you're not able to get much else. For Killian
Before
with
you
a
move on,
15.
I'm keeping one of the Hydra teeth to give to Snapjaw.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll say you have a total of 5 teeth.
Hell yeah.
For Killian, you are able to. What are you going for?
oh damn.
Did
Probably
we see the
more so,
skin
like-
for this?
Yeah, I think the skin was the important.
I thought it was scales.
What was the important part?
I thought it was supposed to have like.
Was
He's
it
going for
was the
scales.
scales? Yes, you're right. It was the scales because this was the
He's-
scaly thing.
Yeah, he's going for
Feathers
scales.
from the other thing. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
With 15, you're able to acquire 15 iridescent Dracohydra scales. They they are all shimmering different colors based off of the chromatic element it is associated
How many?
with. 15.
Neat. While I'm working around this, I'm assuming he's gonna be like, just like plucking from all the different heads. And I think because I didn't get the chance to, he's going to find the little lion on the ground next to like where he was laying, and pick that up. Curious about it.
It is formed. It looks like it was really nice, but some of the acid has melted it away, and you never saw a letter. As it casts an acid breath on top of you.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I know that Imira whittles. Imira, did you drop this?
Amira, who
he
has like
holds it
dropped
up.
a couple like scales as she's or teeth as she's like trying to get into it. Just do not want to talk about it right now.
Oh, okay. He'll put it in his pocket.
All right. So your scales, Melody. What are you going for?
She's going for I think also some scales, but also maybe like some of the tongues again. being
I was
very
actually about to
different.
ask if you were going to go for the tongues. That's so funny.
All right.
She's a little weird.
You are able to gather also 15 scales, and I'll say you get the roll 2 d4s for me.
2d4. It's a 5.
Well, it's a 4 and a 1. So you'll
Oh, okay.
get the acid tongue, and you'll get the lightning tongue.
Lightning. And you said it was 17 scales?
15.
15. Got it.
And Ruan, what are you going for?
Out of curiosity, the skin has scales on it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So the
If I
the
got a
scales
few
are plucked from the
pieces, would I be
skin.
able to?
You
Yeah,
could
could
get
I
the
maybe
skin as
like
well.
we do that later? Like I just get the skin pieces and we can get the scales off with Jeremiah's help or whatever. Like I know it's gonna be heavier to carry, but maybe taking some pieces of the skin and then a few of the frills, probably from the top if I can. I do want to snatch off a tooth, but that's just more because I think bringing one to Vega would be sick.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to acquire about 20 feet of Dracohydra leather.
Sweet. Do any of the sails work at all?
They're a little bit finicky to grab. I'll say you
Like,
grab
not
one
gonna be
of
easy.
the. You'll grab
Okay.
one of them.
Okay, because those things might look really cool on like a dress or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see the others grab it, so I'm like trying to cut it off all careful like, and I fuck
Yeah.
up one of them, and then I go to another one, and I'm like trying really hard.
Exactly.
All right, and these things I assume are pretty big, so even when they're folded, it's like we can't.
Yeah, you guys are pretty full on monster parts.
Sounds good. Do any of you guys want to? I mean, we could eat this if you want, as long as we don't eat the acid head. Maybe.
I mean, I don't mind.
I gesture at the meat that's now like glistening because we took the skin off of it. Like,
It sounds
Amira
pretty
rubs her
fucking
eyes.
good,
That could
actually.
go
yeah, like. Maybe yeah, so I'll
You know
work
what
on
have been-
chopping a piece.
What, you know what would go really well with this, actually? A wyvern egg.
Oh, I'm sure. Can I get a couple
Amira
teeth
starts,
too,
like
or is that
laughing
like asking too much?
way too much.
You can get like 5 teeth, by the way.
Sweet, thank you. Those will
Charles,
be
can
for-
I have one vertebrae?
Make a strength check.
Never mind.
How
I forgot
many
they're
livers
huge.
do you think it has?
Are you getting in there to find out?
I am gonna get a piece and then be like, "Is our fire still going?" Or
Oh yeah, it's in fact stronger than ever.
oh, it got reflamed. Sick. We're gonna be able to make some.
Amira
yummy
stays well
Hydra
away
meat.
from the fire.
Mel's gonna go up and offer her a hug if she wants.
I'm okay. Fire is not very fun for
The,
me right now.
The cold feeling you feel is a welcome reprieve.
Killian's gonna move over to everyone and just prayer of healing. He's gonna take a minute.
I assume not to
All right.
typecast Kate, but I assume Mel is going to be cooking the food.
Mel does love cooking.
I know this.
She,
She always made
Amira
us
doesn't know how to
breakfast,
use a
so-
stove.
yeah,
so
she's made
her
breakfast.
food would be edible, but not tasty.
I'll help as much as I can. Yeah.
Mel is definitely trying to cook them some food.
Oh, it is Killian.
Yeah, I'll move over to help her.
Okay.
Everyone gets 9 health back.
Sweet, thank you.
Yay!
And you all have a hearty Dracohydra breakfast. A nice steak.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now I have-
Depending on what cut you got, some of you it's a little like it zaps you a little bit. Some of it's a little spicy. Some of it's a little tangy.
So if it looked any different, I guess I would get a couple pieces so people could try different parts. Got a few little steakies, you know?
Spicy nuggets, sweet and sour.
Yeah.
You got the Szechuan head.
Yeah. Orange chicken.
I wish Snapjaw were here. I think he'd
That's the
love
cold
this.
He very
Well, we
much
can
would.
tell him all
If I could
about
take
it.
a mistake,
Yeah.
I would.
I really wish this was like our job all the time.
It is very. I didn't like being woken up like that, but I did enjoy it. It's nice getting some battles in that feel
Yeah, I agree.
less morally stressful.
Yeah.
This is what you were all trained for, though, right? This is like this stuff.
Yeah. Usually we would know a little more about the monsters, but these were kind of new.
You didn't need to know that much.
We did
still
learn
are.
about monsters. Yeah, but we'll try to be prepared every time that we know we're hunting something. Like if we were anywhere near home, we could just ask before going out, you know, for preparation's sake. But here it was a little tougher. But yeah, I'm blabbing. This is really good. Thank you guys. Munches into his meats. Yum yum yum.
Is Odette getting a good bite in?
Oh yeah, she's all up in it. She's actually stolen a bit of everyone's plate, and then she's gone to go to the source.
Raw.
When it's time to leave, Ymir is like crawling through the carcass, like, Dad, come on, get out of there.
She's like swimming in bliss.
Come on. Oh, you've got the meat
She
sweats.
sighs
Ah,
and she lets you grab her.
stinky.
She does. It
Stinky.
stinks.
Mel, can you like use like one of the eyeballs? I would never even want to touch it, but you got
Mel's
put it in
gonna
like
try
a
to
jar.
get an eyeball.
All right.
I
This
think
will
that
require a
one.
sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. All right.
Got this, buddy.
Rolling a sleight of hand check. That's a 13.
All right. You go to carve out one of the eyeballs, and you have it almost. You get kind of like the stem, and you're about to pull it, and you pull a little too hard, and the eye pops.
Oh.
She's gonna
Killian
Good try.
She's gonna turn towards Rue and look sad. It
Let me
didn't
try.
work.
I would like to try now. I'm gonna go for.
And there's a
I'm
couple
gonna go for
heads
the
still,
cold
right?
Hydra head, because I feel like it would be more firm.
Okay.
Before you do that, Killian's gonna touch your shoulder, cast guidance, because he does not want to see it pop again.
Real low.
Oh, please don't mess up.
Mel's like
Maybe I can-
looking
maybe I can
over
15, let's find
Ymira's
out.
shoulder.
Nope, 14.
14.
As you go to get this eyeball, you try to learn what you could from Mel when she was getting it, but this eye seems to work a little bit differently. It's like almost like a marble in your hand, and so as you try to pull it out a little bit more gingerly, the point where you would pull it from the stem, it just kind of into dust.
Oh.
What?
Weird.
A lot harder than I was expecting.
As it was frozen cold.
Oh,
It's weird,
frozen.
isn't
Let me
it?
try. Killian?
I don't.
Mel's gonna give you a puppy dog look.
Killian gives himself guidance.
Okay, go for it.
Sleight of hand.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure I'm not at.
Oof.
Well, I rolled a 9,
is
so I'm
so
not even
funny.
getting guidance. I already know it's not good.
Hey, you guys, you really want this eyeball to be something. You go for the firehead, Killian. And at this point, you say, all right, now I definitely know what to do. as you make contact with the eyeball, it melts into jelly in your hand.
I don't think I could. I can't do this. I can't do
Do you
it.
want to give a
Nope.
shot? Perhaps the acid one. You seem to walk
After all
that,
that?
acid blast.
Right.
Very bad. Very good. Ugh. My throat hurts so bad.
I bet.
If you want me to try, but I don't have too much of an interest in trying. I just wanted to see if it
Teamwork!
could be useful to her. Mel,
Teamwork!
do you really want this? Okay.
I mean, it would be pretty great to have it if you're
All right.
able
All right.
to,
All right.
but
I'm gonna try and go for the acid head one,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna wrench open the actual like eye socket to allow us to really be easy to get to.
Okay.
You know, not without putting pressure on it, just grabbing the eye socket itself because I don't have to worry about the acid getting on my hands,
Sure.
and pull it open so we can get to it easier.
Make a strength check first.
Okay. I'm sorry in advance. I'm gonna use the thingy. What is it called? Oh, my brain is so bad right now. It's here. Tactical mind. It's 6, so that's a 18.
Okay.
Strength.
You are able to pry open the eye socket a little bit more, so this will make the DC lower on your sleight of hand check.
Okay. All right.
Killian cast guidance.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah. 15 plus the 1d4. 17.
All right. You are able to extract this eyeball. It looks like it might pop for a second, but at the last minute you detach it from the eye stalk, and the nerves of the eye stalk kind of like start shooting and spraying acid, but the eyeball is preserved.
Well done!
I back up and I'm like, okay, jar. I don't want to touch this anymore. I don't like the feeling it sucks.
Sure.
Mel holds out
It's
a
very
hand
slimy.
for it.
Well, okay, here you go. And then gently put it in her hand, I guess, because you don't have to have a jar. You said I asked if you had a jar. Well,
What's up?
put it in a jar, please. I don't want to have
Oh.
it pop on you.
Okay. She'll
It's
pull out a
pretty
jar.
gross. Yeah, I mean, it's going to preserve it better, and I went through a lot of work to get that.
That's
Why is this a
true.
bad idea? What, do you like holding it? You can hold it for a bit. I'm not gonna.
I kind of
stop.
agree with
He
Ruin.
puts his hand up in the air and
Don't
like
hold
walks
the-
away.
Hold the acid eye. It's made of acid.
It's fine. It's in the jar now. Don't worry.
I don't understand why you
Thank
wanted
you.
to. That was so gross.
What do you mean? It's
just
not
pretty
that
gross.
gross.
You have such a different understanding of these things. It just I don't want to even talk about what it reminds me of. Ugh. It's just a full body sugar shiver.
Meanwhile, Odette is eating the lightning ball eye.
See,
She takes a
that
bite and all of her
understands me.
fur like stands on end.
Well, I think
Coughs
we've
up a
done
little bit of
all we
smoke.
could possibly do here. Shall we go?
Yeah, can you clean off my hands,
Yes, of
please,
course.
if you don't mind?
She
I mean, hand. Oh, and I
Oh.
looked downtrodden. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. It's been. So...
It's okay.
Oh.
Here. And she'll cast prestidigitation on him. Oh, clean.
Thanks.
And when we get back to levering, you can
miss
have
my
a
other
long,
hand.
long bath. With Killian. I think he really
Please,
needs
yeah.
one too.
That sounds amazing.
Yes, please.
Don't-
Can we
I
take
don't
them
care.
separately?
Before we go,
Okay. Like, doesn't have to be with him, because,
before we
rather
go,
just
do
have
we
that to
want
myself.
to edge towards the lightless mall just to take a look?
Oh.
From where you guys are, it'd be a few hours out of your way.
I mean,
we
it
plan
would
to.
be kind of nice, but we do probably need to get back soon.
It's the morning, right?
Yeah, it's the early morning.
I mean, I we're going to be spending the day walking back anyway. Just a little detour.
Well, we're not going fully backwards. If we kind of keep it at a diagonal, sort of in the direction where we're supposed to
Killian.
go.
Yes, he seems to know what he's talking about.
I have my decanter of endless water, and he's going to try to wash himself as they're walking.
So you didn't use this for the gore puddles before.
I forgot. I forgot that I had.
You know,
it.
that's
I'm not
that's,
gonna lie.
That's fair. You know, I get it. It's all good. I was just curious because this is a great idea to use for things like these applications or whatever.
You know, there's been a lot on my mind.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I know we got woken up. We're good. I fist bump you. I walk away. Rue seems like to be in a really good mood after all that. Even with the gross fucking bullshit. Ew. Anything for you, Val. Anything for you.
So, what are you guys doing?
We're heading back, but taking a little detour to the Lightless Maw.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
here? Okay. I will say that in this, like, little alcove area, while it is partially part of the Lightless Mall, it is not, like, this is the part that you could see from, like, walking in the forest.
Okay. Should we skip it then? I just don't know when we're gonna have another chance to go here.
I know. How much time does it take to walk back? And how soon do we need to... What am I trying to say?
We need to get back tonight so we can give Jeremiah the stuff.
Okay. And how many hours do we have? And how many hours will
Charles,
it take
is
to
it
get
is
there?
it in the schedule? Can we make it in a reasonable time, or are we gonna be? Is it too late?
I think you'd be pretty late if you.
All right,
try
we'll
to
come back
Okay.
another
expedite
time.
it.
Okay.
Maybe Salazar can take us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure he would love that.
That'd be cool.
I'm sure he'd love us asking. That place that no one goes and everyone dies in. Can you, just pop in.
Just take us. Should be fine.
We thought something from there,
We thought two
probably.
things.
Ender, can you confirm what I just heard them ask me?
Hey, if anybody can do it, it's that
Yeah.
guy.
Flattery.
Precisely.
Punches him on the shoulder gently. Right?
He just
right?
stares at you.
Go back to Levering. Let's get out of here.
Yes.
Right.
Sounds good. We're
from
carrying
here-
all of our monster parts bundled up.
From here, it won't take you long to breach the tree line and start making your day trip back to Levering. Is there anything you'd like to discuss before you finally make your way back into the city?
Imira, did you want this back? It looked like it was in progress, and he holds out the little lion.
It was finished. It was very nice.
It's,
Oh.
I mean, it still looks very
Oh,
good.
glad you like it. I did make it for you.
You
I
made
purse
it-
my lips like I'm trying not to smile because that's so cute. Like,
You made it for me.
Yes.
I treated you so terribly. You shouldn't have done so.
A lion is a very powerful, impressive animal. But they do better in a pride.
I guess you're right. Do you mind then if I keep it? I know you said it's done.
She leans in closer and looks at it. She says, "A little battle damage. All toys get those.
How big is it?
It's not huge. It's like the size of a Coke can.
Not huge.
Huge?
It's not huge, but it's so funny to have like a lion figurine that big out in the wilderness.
I love it.
I'll cherish it. Thank you.
She's not.
I was gonna put it. Never
Fine,
mind. I'm
it's
not even gonna say
smaller.
what I was gonna do with
It's
it.
the size of Odette.
No. I need it to be that
Okay.
big.
It's a Coke can again.
Perfect.
Rapidly changing size in front of us as we're trying to.
It's really weird. You're
Is this-
tripping.
Is
Oh, it's in that Dracohydra.
Something from like the Feywild. Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Oh no, we must have eaten off the mushroom head.
Not the Fae.
I'll keep it with my Primus.
Oh,
figure.
good.
No, look, and he'll pull out his little oh my god, what is it
Holy
called?
symbol.
Yeah. And you see this ugly little awfully like carved, it looks maybe like a donkey.
This was the Primus.
Yeah. Can't you see it has, look at, well, it only has one
She leans
wing.
over to Rue. That's impressive than I thought.
It was done by like a 3-year-old.
A very talented 3-year-old. Who gave the 3-year-old the knife?
Thank
No, I
you.
couldn't have done that at 3.
Well, all the kids learn all types of skills, so.
Perhaps I should go to the sea and teach them.
Actually, that'd be quite
Pretty good.
fun.
As long as you actually want to go there, just as like a.
Assuming I do not burn up at the steps.
That's how I felt going into that one church.
Yes, it was very intense.
And now I know there's a reason why I felt that way. Holy
Be
shit.
fine.
He's having a revelation.
Should be okay.
I enjoy whittling little toys and animals. When I was stuck in the Feywild, I used them to find my way. They marked direction for me. They blend into the surroundings enough, but I noticed them.
Oh,
That's really charming, actually.
that's helpful. Yeah. You make a face like,
Well,
I hate that you had to
anyway,
wander. Oh.
I just wanted to, and he looks to everyone, apologize for my mood yesterday. I seem to be losing my temper more easily, and it's, well, I don't fully know what it is, but I think it has to do with the Nephilim thing. There's voices, they're mine. Just, yeah. I just want to apologize.
It is okay. We all have identity
Yes,
crises from time to time.
As long as
I
you're
know.
I mean-
okay.
I mean, it's not a... Well, I am here.
We do though. It's like all of us kind of had our. Like it's kind of a
Identity
relevant
is kind
thing
of a
for
big
us.
theme in this.
Yeah. It's not too
know,
weird actually. Yeah.
I never really paid attention to that. I think you're right.
Don't focus on it.
Stop addressing.
Primus?
Stop addressing the plot.
Oh, that's good. Holy shit.
Oh, man. He spoke to us. Did you hear?
It's amazing.
If you need to be angry, then that's okay to be angry.
Not
That's-
that type of anger.
Yeah,
I don't
it is
think.
important not to suppress it either. But don't,
That's what I'm saying.
fire
we
at me
gotta
either.
be here for you.
Yeah, punch True. Sorry, I was said punch
saying.
Killian. Reflex.
I mean, what I mean
Freudian
though is
slip.
like we
It's my favorite thing to do.
That is what the evil voices in my head say.
So do mine.
So what I'm thinking is next time he feels off, he lets us know and we try to see what we can do to help instead of having it escalate into something that's not good for you to deal with on your own. All good? And I look at the other two like, a thumbs up.
Amir nods.
Thumbs up.
Cool. We can come up with ideas and we'll run them by ahead of time so, we have permission.
You are not alone.
I point at her. Yeah. See?
Where's your pride?
Here. Right here. Thank you.
I smile a little bit. I can't help it. Fuck. Emotions. I'm so happy.
Rue
and,
yelling
emo.
emotions is so funny.
I think Salazar did that once.
Yeah.
Must be a
I
barb
hold
thing.
back the
Yeah,
yeah. I
think
hold
it
back
is.
the need to rage in this moment. I just. Okay. That's really good. I'm glad we talked about that. Thank you.
Nothing like a refreshing trip into the woods to bond as teammates. Ready to go back into the lion's den?
Amira, I'm really sorry that I wasn't incredibly directly truthful with you about the witch thing. I'm sorry.
It is okay. I understand that you would not do anything that would put us in direct danger. And that needs to be enough for me.
Still, I didn't mean for it to go like that. So
I have a hard time not being suspicious of people. I am working on it.
I know I'm not helping.
You are very
I promise I'm
suspicious.
trying my best. I don't mean to be. I clench my hand. Fist.
Uh, we are all working on things. It is hard sometimes to remember that we are not fully grown. We're not complete. Maybe we never will be. But it is nice to get to grow with you. All of you.
I agree. I feel like I'm a better person now.
Me too. I feel like a person. That is a change of pace.
Yes. And I high five or go to high five. Like put my hand up.
She will. Less enthusiastically. But yeah.
I mean, I know it's not always easy and shit sucks. So I think we're doing okay.
We could certainly be doing worse.
I'm really glad that the card thing came into handy once. I've never seen acid stuff before and it showed up and that was really cool.
I have the opposite.
I think we should try to find something to help with that.
Perhaps a
'cause
blanket
there has
that
to
I
be
can
something.
flash out whenever there's a fire.
I'm thinking there's
I have
there's
one.
magical items that can help with fire resistance, and if you're super vulnerable to it, and then you have a fire resistance something, maybe it could help, negate it a little
I
bit.
would really like that. Being on fire really was not fun for me.
I didn't really see it because I was asleep still. This was
I
so
was in a
happy.
great amount of pain. I almost did not
sorry.
help in that battle at all.
Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
It is not your fault.
I mean, It was.
We were
not
going
my
to fight the
fault.
Dracohydra anyway.
It saved us some time. Wasn't ideal that it jumped on us then, but
We are gonna. We need to be expecting these things. Perhaps we should do watches of 2.
probably not a bad idea. I kind of felt really fucking useless yesterday. And like really scared. I felt like there was something there the whole time and I couldn't see anything and it was really just awful.
I do believe it would be probably more beneficial.
The company is also nice.
Hmm.
Oh, that while I do enjoy her company, it's not very talkative.
She starts
I
like
nod.
chuttering.
Like, yeah.
See? Nonsense.
She seems to have a lot to say, though. He looks like he's grimacing, like.
She shoots you a stare.
He looks away really quickly.
What's that? You're the best company.
She nods, like she
knows
knows.
this.
I give her a little pet. I just have to remind you that I know. Sorry, Killian. I know you guys don't really feel the same way about each other. Well, at least one side. But, you know,
What? No, she's fine.
I give
Do you
him a
look
smirk.
back at her?
Yeah, because I'm curious.
She looks at you and she does like the thumb across the throat.
Damn.
He gulps.
All right. Is there anything else before you reach the gates?
Trying to think if we need to do any like tactical planning, but I don't think we need to.
The only thing we might want to talk about before we go back into the gates is what is the plan about handling the bullshit that we left?
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna hopefully be able to be let in.
Well,
with a
we
bunch
got
of
our papers.
peace tides.
We got our
right?
papers. We just need to use our papers, walk in, be like, we're monster hunters. I didn't know, but is the library thing still a thing? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter. We weren't involved. We don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, we didn't hear much
What's a
about it.
library? Am I
What?
right?
It's a book.
So-
I don't know. A mirror? Never heard of it.
I mean, does Killian remember us going there now?
I mean, from everything he's been told, yeah.
Okay.
He has no
It would've been
recollection
funny
of
to-
being
to
inside.
not-
He just knows that he's been told he was there.
It would
Yeah.
be funny to not tell him anything and then have him be the one lying because he would just straight up not believe that we did that. Oh man, we missed out on a good opportunity.
No, I don't think we need
Sorry,
to
that was just
discuss
really
it.
funny.
Our plan is the same. Nothing's
Yeah.
really changed.
But also, do we want to try to talk to the person that's aware of our bullshit? Probably
I don't think
that
it
will
would.
then see us at the party.
We do need to address
I-
that, but I don't think we need to while we're getting back into the city.
Yeah.
Okay,
And if we do,
I just want to check if we need to before
we
we
learned
went
a
in,
lot
you know?
over the last 3 days that we could probably talk ourselves out of that situation now. I feel very confident that we have. Hey, do you want to hear about one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? That 1 we met, 2 were tasked to kill.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
if
y-
they believe us, but yeah, absolutely.
I mean, she'll either believe us or throw us in an insane asylum. Either way.
Yeah, that's fair.
Again, if they are using Killian's memory, I don't think we really even talked about anything like outside of. Oh no, we did, didn't we? I'm trying to think of like. I now can't even remember what all was mentioned in his 24 hours that they took. But I don't think we really talked too much. I think they'll know that there's a heist. But I don't think that they know that we're necessarily Vena. I don't know if we mentioned that at all, because it's just us together. You know what I mean? So if anything, if they're going off of Killian's brain, we can still be like, oh, well, this is why, because we need information, and we weren't trying to hurt anyone. You know what I mean? Like, that. Did that make any sense at all?
Yeah,
It did, but I don't
losing my mind
remember.
a little bit.
And I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about saying the right thing there. I would need to review notes and stuff. So we'll just talk about it, but I just wanted to make sure for the, like, if we needed to talk about it outside of the city at all to make sure we weren't heard, this would be the time.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Although I did listen back to previous episodes, Manira said that we could still contact her through our echo bangles while we were here. So, if we want to,
Right. That would be a good time to do it when we're not in the city.
yeah.
Crazy.
If anyone has anything they want to text Manira, we can do that, I guess.
Maybe just
Hi, it's us.
I'm not risking
had
our
some-
safety to text her hi.
Do we want to talk about that at all, like in character?
Just text her this.
a bunch of grimace emojis.
Yes.
Got it.
Before we go back into the city, I recall Manira said that we could message her on our echo bangles while we were here. Do we want to do that? It would be better to do it outside of the city. I personally don't think I have anything to share with her. There's so much going on. I don't think a text message will really do it justice.
I mean, do we need to update her on... I mean, there's been a lot that's happened.
Tell her
can
about the
tell
angel?
her. Yeah, I mean, we don't. I don't want to say it like this, but in case we don't make it back, what would be important for her to know?
I see. I wasn't running under the expectation that we'd make it back alive to do a full report.
I'm really hoping we do.
I don't
yeah,
think
but
there
I'm
is
just thinking like
anything-
anything that would be good for her to know now.
I don't think there is anything time-wise that would be relevant. I think.
I mean, she did seem to know some stuff, but we had taken the, what was it? When we were doing our briefing meeting after our mission, we pulled that plug for a moment because she wanted to just talk to us.
Possibly, but I feel like any of these could be monitored.
Yes, we cannot
I
speak
don't know.
freely through the
Yeah.
echo bangles.
Yeah, we could update that we have achieved one of our goals, which is getting invites to the party. At least we are working on the last two.
I think unless it is pressing information, something that she needs to know now, it is not worth it.
Okay.
Like I said, we will report all of this when we go back. And if for some reason the signal is traced or blocked after the first time, I would rather save it for an emergency.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean,
He nods
Would
like,
saying that the
you can
chains
say-
being broken are releasing the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, is that something important and pressing?
Probably.
You know, actually, now that you mention
probably
it,
something we should mention, yeah.
I don't know how to text that without it sounding insane.
here, let me do it.
Maybe we can all collaborate on a message instead.
Dear
That sounds good.
Manira, everything is fine. By the way,
I mean, if we're sending the one update, if we're sending something, then we could send a quick update that we are progressing on our mission at least, even if we don't give the details.
the Cathan headmaster.
Just so she knows that we're okay.
The Cathan headmaster Cyril seemed to understand what the chains were for. So maybe they already know. In which case, texting her, it might not be safe. I don't want her to be in danger by information that she should not know.
Oh, that's a good point. Ooh.
This is very annoying.
It's so annoying. We need like our own way to contact someday. We'll see her again.
I wish that we had come up
We
with
could
like
text her in emotes.
a secret communication way to talk to her.
Killian, write this down.
That could be
Horse emoji,
interpreted
horse
weird.
emoji, horse emoji, horse emoji.
Hold on.
4 times. Come on,
Yeah?
keep up.
Well, I mean, you forget this man has only ever written like an email.
Wait.
It's an emoji.
Shouldn't we
It's a
do
smiley
like
face. No,
I
go over
think
here.
emoji man?
If we're not
right
going to
here.
be clear, I don't know if it's working.
Okay.
Emoji man?
This button.
Scroll down.
Okay.
Scroll
I
down.
didn't know these were here.
Scroll down.
Okay. I'm scrolling.
I give them a look like, come on, guys. I don't think this is actually useful. It's gonna be the same thing where they can interpret it negatively and still put it on her.
Yeah, this is true. Also, I can't stand to watch Killian text.
What do you mean?
I
He's
mouth
using like
same.
one finger.
He's doing the hunt and peck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should wait for an emergency, like you said.
I'm here. Look, there's prayer hands.
Put that away. That's so funny.
Oh boy.
Maybe you can send that to the Cath when you're back. Like as like
That's really funny.
a farewell message or something. Like
A farewell
hope you're
message.
well, and
Oh.
you know, like, when you have to say at the end of your messages you send him. You know what I mean? Like a signature,
Farewell.
and then you get a little
Okay,
prayer
I see.
emoji.
I
like,
thought you meant
may
like a
the
farewell, like I'll never
Primus
see him
be-
again.
No. May the Primus be with you. Prayer emoji. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
He might be impressed by that.
He would definitely know you're legit about it at that
Do
point.
you text to Kath Morose a lot?
Well,
I
yeah,
saw him
he's the
doing
only-
it. Yeah.
Well, look, he's the only one on my phone.
She takes it. Why am I not in here?
You never gave me. You all never gave me your.
Oh.
Now I'm not
Contacts.
going to. I hand it to Mel.
I just didn't think.
Why am I not in here?
No. Don't
Mel's
send
gonna
anything.
grab
Don't
it and
send
start
anything.
putting in her own information,
Stop
and
her,
then she's gonna
totally.
send herself like
Stop
a bunch
sending,
of
hold
different emotes and emojis.
We remember that this is could potentially a negative thing that could,
It's
Put us
just
in danger if we
random
use it.
emojis.
and you can wait.
Then I
You
know
waited
that it's
this long.
Killian.
He's right here. As soon
Eggplant
as we
emoji,
separate
peach
them-
emoji, you say?
Oh,
What do these ones mean?
you can show him, but do not send anything until we get back, please. Don't sigh like that at me. I'm trying to be safe. What? Hold on.
Ah, there's the Rue I know.
Hold
and
on.
love.
Fine.
I am dumbfounded that you think it's worth it.
I know.
Are you fucking with me? You're fucking with me. I'm the butt of the joke. I hate this. No messages. And he just starts marching away.
Oh look, I have this message here. It says- Well, there's so many emojis on here. Let's see. So
I'm chilling out. I'm chilling.
With that, we're
What's-
ready to go back into the city.
I'm carrying all the shit on my back, and I'm just pissed. I'm stomping.
this thing says I'm on the naughty list. What does that mean?
Oh man.
All right.
I'm getting
Bruce.
loopy, guys.
You guys finally make your way. You can see Levering, the gates of Levering again, and it seems to be as bustling as ever. And I'll say to expedite things, you're able to show your papers and make your way inside without a problem.
Hell
Did we get
yeah.
randomly
Hell
selected
yeah.
again?
100%. But you had papers. Crazy how random it is.
I will say Killian will take all like the nasty whatever he's holding and put it into their arms as he's trying to find his papers. Like,
They
"Here, hold this."
hate you and try to get you through as fast as possible.
Well done.
Monster hunters. But you enter the city. You start making your way back to Jeremiah. With that,
Mel's showing off
guys
the
level
eyeball.
No fucking way, level 7. Let's go.
Holy shit, guys! I can get.
We did it.
I can get Fine Steve.
You guys, we did it. We did the thing. We killed the things and got the points.
yeah, the session
Oh.
might be over,
Oh my
but
gosh!
our camera is going to take a look somewhere else.
Heck yeah!
It's going to
Get the
pan
popcorn.
over to the affluent district of Levering in just a week and a half's time. And let me go ahead and change the music. All right, here we go. Levering sleeps under its iron skies. Smokestacks belch slow ribbons of steam that curl over rooftops, and beneath them, 2 assassins slip through the industrial underbelly like ghosts. The vent shaft is far too narrow for comfort. Nithara positions on his back, bracing the vent for both he and his partner. Aphasia lies directly atop of him, and their bodies are so tightly aligned they have to breathe as one just to make it through this vent. Nithara mutters under his breath, "You know, if this thing collapses, we're going to die in the least dignified position imaginable." Aphasia taps him twice on the shoulder, her signal for him to focus. "I'm just saying," Nithara continues with a smirk Aphasia cannot see, "they'll find us stacked like sacrificial firewood. It's not the legend I want to leave behind, and... Oh, is that a gun in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?" And a moment later, he feels the barrel of Aphasia's gun pressed against his chin. Aphasia's way of telling him to move. All right. He slips back into his professionalism. There are 2 days until the hit. We have to go to the southern balcony at dusk. We can do 1 clean shot or 1 clean push. It's your pick. Aphasia taps once. 1 shot. I love your style. Ahead of them, a rivet pops like a snapped bone, and both of them freeze. A thin crack crawls along the vent's underside, and dust sprinkles onto Nithara's face. "Don't you dare... Not now," he whispers, and the vent groans. Aphasia taps him 3 times quickly for him to brace. She wraps her arms around him and the shaft collapses. The metal folds like paper, and they plummet into a storage warehouse, slamming onto crates that explode into storms of gears and scrap. Workers shout. A foreman dives for a radio, and Nithara springs up first, cracking his neck as though he simply slipped during a morning jog. "Well," he says wryly, "that could have gone smoother." Aphasia's already moving. Silent, efficient, deadly. She flips her hood up and thrusts her dagger into the first man who turns. Nithara laughs. He says, "No witnesses," he reminds the room. "Bad luck for you all." The fight is swift and clinical. Aphasia moves like ink spilling across glass. Silent footsteps. Silent kills. Nithara is the opposite. A flash of steel, a smirking blur, and a whisper of laughter cutting through the chaos. When the last worker falls, Nithara wipes his blade clean and nods. "All right, If. The vents are shut. We need a new approach. Maybe the sewer?" I'm kidding. Don't glare at me like that. We would never stoop to something so gross." Aphasia taps her wrists 3 times and looks up. The rooftops. The rooftops it is. We'll be more exposed, but we should have a clear shot. Nithara grins. "So, if I fall off the roof again because you cannot handle your weight in a fight, I am not going to be happy." Aphasia gives a single light nudge to his shoulder, her version of a smile, and they vanish into the smoke, leaving the ruined vent and the bodies behind. But that's not it. Our camera now pans all the way across the ocean back home in Dramoda. The council chamber of Dramota sits deep beneath the government citadel, so deep that the walls never see sunlight, and air carries a faint mineral chill. This room is circular, carved of ancient black stone, veined with faint silver luminescence, as though starlight were trapped beneath the rock. 12 tall seats arc around a sunken central floor, each chair draped in heavy, hooded shadows. Only their silhouettes can be seen, shifting faintly like figures submerged beneath deep water. The only true light comes from a single overhead lantern, an orb of enchanted glass that burns with a slow, pale blue flame. It casts long, spidery shadows across the polished obsidian table. President Thaniel Gravos stands in the center of the circle, hands behind his back, posture straight as a blade. His uniform is immaculate, but his eyes carry exhaustion. A faint ripple disturbs the chamber as a figure emerges from the shadows. It's none other than H.G. Rowan. His mask faintly gleams in the blue light, and unlike the council, he does not attempt to conceal his presence. Thaniel's jaw tightens.
Rowan, you are not cold.
Rowan tilts his head with a half-bow that drips with insolence.
No, it seems you lost my invitation to this meeting. You will forgive my intrusion.
Thaniel does not. He stares openly, simmering with disdain, but nods, if only to keep order.
Speak, then.
Rowan steps forward just enough that the pale flame catches the glimmer of his gold-trimmed coat.
The Vena you sent to Levering, your spies, are in mortal danger. You know what that city is capable of. You know their strength, and you sent them.
A flicker of softness crosses Rowan's usually calculating voice, so subtle that only those who know him well would notice. His hand unconsciously twitches as if restraining an instinct to reach out. Thaniel's gaze narrows.
You refer to the arcane armaments.
Rowan says nothing, which is answer enough. Another hooded figure leans forward. Wraithus Cyril, headmaster of the Vena. Though his face is obscured, the pinched, weary tension in his posture is unmistakable.
Rowan speaks the truth, Cyril says quietly. Those children are untested for what awaits in Levering. They may be promising, but they're not ready for high-level espionage.
Larissa Fang's voice follows immediately, a calm, silver-edged tone that carries an undercurrent of worry. They have heart, skill, and loyalty. But heart won't stop blades. Loyalty won't deflect artillery.
The same goes for our assassins,
Rowan adds. Thaniel turns sharply.
Yes, about the assassination. It is already in motion.
Headmaster Cyril shifts in his seat, though he remains composed. His fingers tighten in his pocket.
You assigned Team Ultimate to that operation.
Thaniel nods.
Nathara will assassinate Chancellor Arrow in Proudlands. Aphasia will run support.
Rowan lets out a slow, displeased laugh.
Of course, a clean removal of Levering's backbone. You do enjoy lighting powder kegs.
Thaniel ignores him.
This is the only way to destabilize the negotiations before Levering moves for their forces east. And do the children know this?
Rowan presses.
The Vena do not need to.
Thaniel replies coldly.
Their mission is reconnaissance, nothing more.
Rowan's mask tilts slightly. His voice lowers, trembling with barely contained emotion.
You've entangled them in a coup.
He trails off and whispers to himself.
And
Ruan, Thaniel interrupts sharply,
is a Vena. They all are. They will face this world, prepared or not.
Rowan steps forward, shoulders tense.
Do not use them as pawns.
Enough! Thaniel's voice cracks across the chamber like a snapped chain. The flame above flickers violently, and silence holds the room for several long breaths. Then Decath speaks gently.
President, we must remain objective. The boy, Killian, has proven capable, but he still is fragile in a way that worries me.
Thaniel arches a brow.
You are personally invested.
Decath closes his eyes briefly, inhaling slowly. When he opens them again, they are calm.
I am obligated to care about the well-being of every Vena, and everyone in my charge at the sea. But yes, Killian is significant. He holds potential. Dangerous potential. Potential that must not be mishandled.
He swallows the emotion beneath it and regains his steel. But I will remain unbiased in my counsel. Nerissa leans forward, fingers steepled. We are all aware that the Vena are stretched thin. Too thin. Our Class V agents are dwindling. We cannot sustain losses. Wraitha Cyril adds a defeated sigh. And our students, they're being asked to take on burdens that seasoned Vena would balk at. I want their safety above all else. But we are in desperate times. Rowan mutters, desperation is how empires fall. Daniel's gaze sweeps across the circle. And yet, desperation is all we have. He moves to a center console, an obsidian pedestal carved with modern symbols. A hollow map of the continent shimmers to life, showing war fronts like bleeding wounds. Daniel speaks with heavy authority. If we cannot find the weapon, his view moves towards Nerissa. If we cannot locate Sarenji, his eyes move to Decath and Cyril. And if our own intelligence fails, he stares at Rowan. And he turns slowly, meeting each shadowed face in the council. Then everything hangs on the levering operation, on Nitharu's success, on the Vena surviving long enough for our plan to hold. Rowan shifts uncomfortably, his mask's reflection flickering in like a wounded flame. And if they fail? Daniel's voice drops to a grim whisper that fills the cavernous room. Then the future awaiting us will be darker and more unforgiving than any of you have prepared for. And silence falls like a burial shroud. None argue, not even Rowan. And this time our camera takes a pan all the way up, into the sky, into space, further still. And we see the alabaster spires rise like spear points, piercing a sky of swirling gold and white. Lightning, celestial and silent, impossibly bright, rolls through the heavens in spirals, illuminating storm clouds that should never existed. Even in the air, it crackles with restless power, the kind that makes lesser beings bow in reverence or fear. At the heart of the storm, inside the Hall of Concord, ancient marble pillars soar into infinity. Murals once depicting creation now flicker and distort under the strain of angelic discord. Chunks of broken fresco limit the immaculate floor, glowing faintly with residual grace. And in the center of all of this, the Archangel Michael stands clad in luminous armor. Sharp lines, regimented patterns, perfect order incarnate. His wings are held with with soldierly precision, feathers gleaming like polished steel. And opposed him stands Metatron, Heaven's scribe, wings unfurled in defiance, eyes bright with ancient intelligence and rage. Between them, rows of lesser-ranking angels standing rigid, yet trembling. Too many faces are absent. Too many have already been cast out, flung downward in shame and sorrow for questioning heaven's direction. Their halos flickered as they fell, leaving trails across the sky like fading comets. The hall feels emptier for their loss. Metatron gestures to the armored ranks. His voice rings with pain beneath the anger. What you have built is not heaven. It is a war machine. Michael's reply booms like a thunderclap, though his hands tighten at his sides as if restraining himself from shaking. I carry out our Father's will. His silence does not grant us license to stray. A tremor of anger and grief crackles through the gathered angels, their wings rustling like uneasy leaves. Metatron's voice cracks for a fraction of a moment before sharpening again. Silence itself is a test of worthiness, of wisdom, of whether we can stand without the hand that made us. Michael stiffens, jaw set like a stone gate, his next words a painful accusation. To assume his absence is blasphemy. And to assume he is not merely watching, Metatron snaps back, is arrogance. Some angels avert their gaze, while others stare with open anguish. Michael and Metatron had once spoken in perfect accord, brothers, reflections, companions in purpose. Now they sound like wounded children arguing over what Father intended when he left the room. The angels' voice whispers among themselves, fear, shame, worry, Michael steps closer, and the radiant heat of his presence pushing the air outward. You tread dangerously close to Lucifer's path. The words strike the room like a blade. A few angels gasp, and one's knees buckle entirely. Metatron's expression twists into anger, from anger and grief, to love and betrayal, all tangled together. And you march dangerously close to tyranny. His wings flare, scattering motes of golden script that dissolve into the air like dying fireflies. The murmuring grows, feathers rustle, and some quietly weep. The two archangels stare at one another, neither wanting this, but both unable to stop it. Their grace crackles in the air, arcs of holy energy crawling across the pillars like living veins of lightning. If I must, he says coldly, I will take this before the seraphs. Metatron's smile is thin and brittle, full of pain. Then let them judge which of us truly honors him. The hall trembles, ancient stone groaning under the weight of divine tension. A storm of power gathers above them, swirling dangerously close to manifesting. Even the angels who remain loyal flinch. Even Michael looks away for half a heartbeat, as though struck by the enormity of what he is about to do. Metatron swallows, throat tight, barely holding himself together. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. And so, another card has been drawn from the deck of many tales. Thanks for sticking with us through the twists, turns, and moments only the dice could foresee. We couldn't do this without you. If you're enjoying the story, don't forget to join our community on Discord, check out bonus content and updates on our website, and follow us on our socials to keep the adventure going between episodes. Your support keeps the magic alive. Until next time, may your dice be kind, your adventures be legendary, and may fate always favor your next draw. Good night, everyone.